judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested. And they rush to court because they want to destroy the integrity of our judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested. And they rush to court because they want to destroy the integrity of our judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested. And they rush to court because they want to destroy the integrity of our judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested. And they rush to court because they want to destroy the integrity of our judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested. And they rush to court because they want to destroy the integrity of our judiciary. We, the Imo of today, have acquired a tag of a breeding ground for activities undermining democracy, electoral process, rule of law, and even daily waste of human life. People are being killed left, right, and center, and the organs harvested.
Here to encourage our courageous youth.
I was sent here to come to speak to my people so that tomorrow, if I'm seated in an aircraft or in a bus or in a gathering where any of you mention that the Nigerian army is marginalizing you, you cannot say that. In 9 days, some states in this country, the registration thus far, as of now that I'm speaking to you, is 3,000 by some states. Some other states, 2,005. Some 2,000. Some 1,005. I've left other Niger Delta states. I've told them their statistics. So let me not bring theirs. Let me talk about Akwa Ibom. As of now, Akwa Ibom is 500 plus. Why is there low patronage, low enrollment into the army by us? Why? That's the question. That's the question I've come to ask. The truth is, as a son of Niger Delta, that we all know what Niger Delta stands for. This is the best for me, and that's why I'm here. This is the best for me. I have no single regret from day one that I joined the army. So if I am enjoying what I'm enjoying, if I'm happy with the work I am doing, why are my younger brothers and sisters not coming to join me? I will just sit down and be losing our slots.
Army is a very, very disciplined profession who holds everything we do in high esteem. We're very disciplined, we're very professional. That does not take away the fact that once in a while you have cases that are not pleasant. But on the average, we have done our duty diligently well to ensure that our responsibility and tasks are well carried out, especially here in Akwa Ibom State.
Position to target youth leaders, provide them with relevant information about the Nigerian Army recruitment process, both strategic and thoughtful, especially at a time when we are collectively seeking meaningful pathways for youth engagement and national development. As a state,
like Senator Neda stated in the motion, it is not only in Ovia. In fact, it will be more correct to say that the entire Edo State is under siege by bandits and by terrorists and by headers. We have terrible pictures of people who have been murdered in cold blood, men and women. In fact, someone's compound has been turned to a graveyard by terrorists and bandits. This is the farming season. It's already raining. Rains have already started in Edo State and I believe in part of southern Nigeria. This is the time our farmers go to farm. And with the level of killings and banditry and kidnapping in Edo State, most of our farmers are now not able to go to the farm. Like Senator Neda stated in the motion, it is not only in Ovia. In fact, it will be more correct to say that the entire Edo State is under siege by bandits and by terrorists and by headers. We have terrible pictures of people who have been murdered in cold blood, men and women. In fact, someone's compound has been turned to a graveyard by terrorists and bandits. This is the farming season. It's already raining. Rains have already started in Edo State and I believe in part of southern Nigeria. This is the time our farmers go to farm. And with the level of killings and banditry and kidnapping in Edo State, most of our farmers are now not able to go to the farm.
It is a shame on all of them. Food scarcity is ravaging the north because of these Fulani herdsmen. The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Yes, they are the one. At least Ishegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. They are their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Baraje Kawu, was the one who went all over the place, say yes, we invited terrorists, we invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad have started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real terrorists themselves. They are the real terrorists because they are the ones that brought this problem of Nigeria. Northern leaders are the problem of Nigeria. Let them accept it. I have mentioned names here, and the thing that they are not even apologetical about it. So how can we be living with terrorists? If they don't want to live in peace with Nigeria, then they should move out. Look at since how many years now. These people will not let us rest. Unfortunately, nobody is talking to them. Everybody just feel like, don't mention their name as if they are God. How long are we going to live with these people in this type of condition? Look at how many lives that have been wasted all over Nigeria. Advocacy, people should rise up and ask the North to question, because we should be calling out names now. We should call a spade. Because if this type of nonsense we are to be coming from another region, I wonder what the North will be saying. It is a shame on all of them. Food scarcity is ravaging the north because of these Fulani herdsmen. The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Yes, they are the one. At least Shegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. They are their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Baraje Kawu, was the one who went all over the place. Say, yes, we invited terrorists. We invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad have started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real terrorists themselves. They are the real terrorists because they are the ones that brought this problem on Nigeria. Northern leaders are the problem of Nigeria. Let them accept it. I have mentioned names here, and the thing that they are not even apologetical about it. So how can we be living with terrorists? If they don't want to live in peace with Nigeria, then they should move out. Look at since how many years now. These people will not let us rest. Unfortunately, nobody is talking to them. Everybody just feel like, don't mention their name as if they are God. How long are we going to live with these people in this type of condition? Look at how many lives that have been wasted all over Nigeria. Advocacy. People should rise up and ask the North to question. Because we should be calling out names now. We should call a spade a spade. Because if this type of nonsense we have to be coming from another region, I wonder what the North will be saying.
And of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No. In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the
If I understand, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries, who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project, and you use the language, the culture itself to be able to convince them, away from the mistrust where the whole system of transhumance or pastoralism is criminalized. Criminalization of pastoralism is the problem that we have with this project, and it requires people with passion who understand them and who they believe in, people like us from that part of the country, to say yes, we have this. Because today there is no limit to the accusation that this and that has happened and it is the Fulani man who caused it. There is no tribe that is not that you don't have this criminality in, but certainly the way and manner we do it is really exacerbating the crisis and the problems.
Will there be any form of documentation of all the people that will be,
yes, we are
within that?
Oh yes, that is going to give Nigeria the opportunity to really have the best in terms of documentation in the demographics, because as I said, the Fulani man settles anywhere he can feed his cattle. And so if they are put in one place and they are made to understand that this is to save them and their animals. They are exposed to the vagaries of the forest and what is going on, cattle rustling, killings and what have you, and that's why it is important for them to understand that staying in one place is good. And of course, in terms of the best practice of carrying the meat, the cows and the
let's stay with that security angle for a bit. Is there going to be, this plan going to be a fenced enclosure where anyone who comes in is secured, so there is no one that can just come in from anywhere else?
No. It is going to be a colony, and a colony does not require a fence.
You will understand the
reason.
You will understand the reason why people are concerned, because of all the security issues that have been happening over time. So if that's...
These forests are there anyway. If you don't occupy them and create a colony out of them, they create places for the criminals. And today, that's why you have the Zambeza forest, because it is not being utilized.
But Your Excellency, much as yes, I mean, they're fantastic. We have met a lot of them who are Fulanis as well. But the concern too is, why should federal government use resources for this country to accommodate Fulani men who are not Nigerians?
You see, as I said, we are already accommodating them. Do you delineate and then really know who is not a Fulani man from Nigeria? They are all Nigerians, because I said their identity, their own citizenship is Nigerian, even though we have relations all over the world, all over Africa. And so, presumably they are Nigerians. I think you get me. That is the misunderstanding. They move from one place to the other, and they have relations, kith and kins in all the parts of the country and even outside the country. So that is why our own population is fluid. You can certainly not say this is the population of Nigeria.
So this issue.
Why do you think the southeastern youths are so reluctant on joining the army?
The reasons are very obvious.
Which are?
You call them IPOB and terrorist organization, and you have killed them in numbers.
Who killed them?
The Nigerian military.
Killed Southeast youths in numbers?
Yes, they are in the Southeast as an army of occupation. And every youth they see in sight is shoot at sight.
In the Southeast?
Yes.
Are the governors aware of this?
Of course, all of them are aware. All of them are.
And what are they doing about it if this story happens to be true?
Especially that of Imo State. In the local government of Hope Uzodinma, you can hardly see any young man there. They have all run away or they were killed. So when you have been doing all this type of underhand dealings with the Southeast, why do you think their youth will be very happy to join the army? Their belief is that you are going to finish them. What you could not do with this, all this, what do they call it, insecurity, you now want to finish them with the military.
But Barrister, there is a belief, or some quarters will say that the reason why there is so much military presence in the Southeast is because of the insecurities happening there by the unknown gunmen.
It was deliberately created. You know, when you want to hang a dog, you give it a bad name. What is the reason for the insecurity in the Southeast?
You said insecurity in Southeast was deliberately created.
It was.
By whom?
At least we have had Asari Dokubo and his group. They are telling us what the agreement they had with the federal government. So what did
Asari say they had?
He said he has a contract to be killing the Igbos.
He said that.
He even mentioned the area where they're operating and all that. That his boys are the ones, the unknown gunmen. So, I mean, by the way, what is the reason for insecurity in the Southeast? What is the problem there?
What is the reason for insecurity?
That is what we should be asking the federal government. Initially, we claimed it was Simon Ekpa. And we all cried that Simon Ekpa should be brought down. And
he has been in custody. So
yes,
let me ask you, as someone who is from that region, of course you'll be getting information from that region. Has the rate of insecurity by the unknown gunmen reduced since Simon Ekpa has been in custody?
It has reduced, not because of Simon Ekpa per se.
Okay.
It is because the Southeasterners have devised another means of checkmaiting this because the outright killing on the streets of the southeast are reduced. But the Fulani herdsmen are still rampaging in the bushes and farmlands. They are still there. So
in the southeast region,
yeah,
we saw women protest in Enugu State.
So all those things, who created them? Are they Southeasterners? Is the federal government not aware of what these people are doing? Why did they allow them to be carrying guns and be killing people? And when anybody wants to stop them or retaliate, the person is arrested, while the attacker is allowed to go free. So when you see all these things, are you not supposed to know that something is wrong somewhere?
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. We have vanquished all enemies. All hail Biafran. God bless Biafran. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafran. God bless Biafran. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the cross the blood came, we must victorious. The trumpets the lions of it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious heroes. Oh, day and night, save them always. All hail Biafra. The star shines everywhere. We crave unity. God guide and protect us all. Shielding us from shine on and night and night. Biafra,
A minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. May the souls of the heroes of Biafra that have paid the price rest in peace, while their spirit continue to embolden us as we fight on to the total liberation of the United States of Biafra. And as we forge ahead for the recognition of the United States of Biafra in diaspora. He said, we salute all Biafrans who have keyed into this very program once again, and we bring you warm greetings from all over the globe. Greetings to our heroes past, starting from the heroes of 66, January 15, and to the heroes of the Biafran War, all the men and women that stood the test of time to fight alongside with our People's General, Ikemba Odumeko Ojukwu, our eternal leader, and our former president of Biafra, Philip Effiong, and our Owazirike, who has also paid his price in the cause of Biafra, and our supreme leader, who was kidnapped, blindfolded, and chained down to one Nigeria, confined in a space till now. And our prime minister, who is detained in Finland because of speaking to defend the Biafran people. And our APM, who is acting instead of the prime minister now, and the entire cabinet members, ministers, reps, and admins, both in homeland and in diaspora, of BRJA and the de facto government in the homeland. I salute all of you. The Biafra Defense Forces, I salute you independently for the good job that you're doing. They said the child will not go allow a mama or papa to sleep for night. Him too no go see sleep. Oh. Nigerian terrorist army, the angels of Biafra have arisen. You went to the homes of Biafrans in their sleeps in Okigwe, and you burnt them to ashes. We wake up wailing and gnashing at it and complaining, but as we speak to you, the remnant of those families, the remnant of the Biafrans, which you have burnt them in their sleeps, those you've made fatherless and motherless, their children, women, husband, wives, relatives, friends, schoolmates, community mates, neighbors, they have awoken to revenge their death. And we, the Biafran people that are in diaspora and in the entire forest state of Biafra, we are in solidarity with them. That is why our Supreme Leader said, when you wake up in the morning, remember to put your 2 knees on the ground and pray for the unknown angels who have arisen to revenge the death of every Biafran that have been massacred, butchered, acid poured on them, their heads chopped off, babies, women, and children butchered in their sleeps by the one Nigerian terrorist army, police, and Air Force and Navy in uniforms. Because the police, the army, the Air Force, and the navies we have in our lands, they are all terrorists. They collude, they shield, they protect, and they work hand in hand with the Boko Haram jihadist terrorists that you see by the day. Pray for the angels of Biafra. Pray for the angels of light who have arisen to make sure they destroy those that have come to take over Biafra land. You guys said the turning prime minister is your solution. You said prime minister is the one that did not allow people to rest. Prime minister is not here now. Okay. Prime minister is not here now. Finland government, prime minister is not here now. When you listen to the journalist or the attorney or the lawyer or the legal practitioner that spoke from the studio, he said, at the initial stage, we thought it was Simon Ekpa. So then we say, arrest Simon Ekpa, detain him. Now you have arrested Simon Ekpa. And then you went on a killing spree to kill our women and children, burn them in their sleeps. The Biafran people will not sleep and close their eyes and then remain unprovoked while you burn down the entirety of Biafra land. No. The Biafran people will not remain unprovoked. They have ever been provoked, and they will not be ready to pack too many caskets to open the ground and then bury their loved ones that you have massacred. What the Fulani terrorists cannot do in a bold and easy way is what the zoo terrorists Nigeria in uniforms are actually coming to do in our community. How could you invade a community and then you burn babies, women, and children in their sleeps? Is that where you find the Biafra Defense Forces? The Biafra Defense Forces are in their barracks. Go to their barracks. Go to the Biafra Defense Forces barracks and engage them. Cross the red line. Go there and engage them. Do not go into the communities to burn women and children in their slaves. Because if you continue, the Woto Woto Pro Max has been activated. The delegitimization of the zoo terrorist resistance in Biafra land has been reactivated into 100 Pro Max. Yes, what we have been waiting for, it is time. We call on all Biafrans that it is high time you woke up and then came down from wherever you've been. Weko! If you are somewhere hiding, positioning, aiming at what you don't know what you're aiming at, come down from where you are. And we call on all Biafrans in all the 40 states of Biafra to, at this point going forward, exercise 2 to 3 kilometers away from every facilities of one Nigerian terrorist organizations. When we say so, you should understand what we mean, starting from their civil defense units, getting down to their federal and state, getting down to their barracks, getting down to their checkpoints. Everywhere that you know that anything existing and representing the zoo terrorists in uniform exists, stay far, 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 far away. And do not keep late nights. Yes, because the angels of Biafra have arisen to start the revenge of the dead of Biafrans that have been massacred, and those that they have burnt in their sleeps. And Biafrans should also remember that there is occupational terrorist army. Quoting from the mouth of the legal practitioner that was speaking from the studio, the Nigerian army and everything in their uniforms, they are occupational terrorist army, who what they do is to dismember Biafran youth in their communities. You also heard from Ugo Chinyere, a legal practitioner of one Nigeria, a lawmaker that is seated in the Senate, telling you that the Imo of today is where they dismember our youth. The politicians, they kidnap, they cut off their body organs, they kill them. Why? Because they want to be relevant in politics. It has gotten to the point that you now use our children to play politics so that you can please the terrorists for Islamic Jihad to now take in. No, it will not happen in our own time. We are calling on Biafrans that the time is now. We don't want to see crying and wailing, crying and wailing. That will not help us in any way. God has given you the spirit of sound mind and of no fear. And God has given you volunteer armies who are ready to defend your land with everything in their blood. All you have to do is to support them. Support them financially, support them prayerfully, support them systematically, support them logistically, support them mentally and otherwise. Every way and manner you know you can support the Biafra Defense Forces. Support them. What they have just seen today is the tips of an iceberg. They have not seen anything yet. The Biafra Defense Forces, the angels of light, which you have massacred their children, women and children. The rage, the fury has returned. And this fury that has returned, it will not quench until Biafra land is totally liberated. We are calling on all Biafrans. The time is now. Key in and support your liberation. How many dead bodies did you see that were buried today and yesterday in Plateau and Samfara? Over 500, right? In how many days did they kill them? It did not take the Fulani terrorists 3 days to carry out that massacre. Nigerian Army, Nigerian Police, Nigerian Navy and Air Force aided them, shielded them, gave them everything needed to be able to carry out these ignorant crimes on the indigenous persons. Have you seen the federal government of Nigeria making a national state of the nation or a broadcast that will now go and call everybody to order? Have you seen Tinubu or any minister in the house visiting all those places? No. Now they will say, let the dead bury their dead, right? Because it is Christians that are being massacred. But only one Fulani man terrorist that is carrying weapon, traveling from one place to another, which is not approved. When they now went to go and work on the terrorists, you saw what they did.
Why do you think the southeastern youths are so reluctant on joining the army?
The reasons are very obvious.
Which are?
You call them IPOB and terrorist organization, and you have killed them in numbers.
Who killed them?
The Nigerian military.
Killed Southeast youths in numbers?
Yes, yeah, they are in the Southeast as an army of occupation. And every youth they see in sight is shoot at sight.
In the Southeast?
Yes, these have been
Are the governors aware of this?
Of course, all of them are aware. All of them are.
And what are they doing about it
especially
if this story happens to be true?
Especially that of Imo State. In the local government of Hope Uzodinma, you can hardly see any young man there. They have all run away or they were killed. So when you have been doing all this type of underhand dealings with the Southeast, why do you think their youth will be very happy to join the army? Their belief is that you are going to finish them. What you could not do with this, all this, what do they call it, insecurity, you now want to finish them with the military.
But Barrister, there is a belief, or some quarters will say that the reason why there is so much military presence in the Southeast is because of the insecurities happening there by the unknown gunmen.
It was deliberately created. You know, when you want to hang a dog, you give it a bad name. What is the reason for the insecurity in the Southeast?
You said insecurity in Southeast was deliberately created.
It was.
By whom?
At least we have had Asari Dokubo and his group. They are telling us what the agreement they had with the federal government. So what did
Asari say they had?
He said he has a contract to be killing the Igbos.
He said that.
He even mentioned the area where they are operating and all that. That his boys are the ones, the unknown gunmen. So, I mean, by the way, what is the reason for insecurity in the Southeast? What is the problem there?
What is the reason for insecurity?
That is what we should be asking the federal government. Initially, we claimed it was Simon Ekpa. And we all cried that Simon Ekpa should be brought down. And
he has been in custody. So
yes,
let me ask you, as someone who is from that region, of course, you'll be getting information from that region. Has the rate of insecurity by the unknown gunmen reduced since Simon Ekpa has been in custody?
It has reduced, not because of Simon Ekpa per se.
Okay.
It is because the Southeasterners have devised another means of checkmate this, because the outright killing on the streets of the Southeast are reduced. But the Fulani herdsmen are still rampaging in the bushes and farmlands.
The Fulani terrorists are still rampaging in the bushes and the farmlands. And that is why you are seeing over 500 dead bodies of the indigenous Christians being massacred. But we have a message that in Biafra land, we are not going to allow that to happen. The security of Biafra land is in the hands of Biafrans. So we call on all Biafrans to wake up. The money that you will use to go and waste your time in doing protests in the streets. Use that money to support the Biafra liberation, support the Biafra Defense Forces. You see, for the past 1 month now, our women and children have been protesting in the homeland. Has that protest yielded any result? Did Nigerian government, seeing all the protests you made, do anything about the terrorists which they themselves created? No. So you see that it is not about you crying to the same people that dig your graves. They will not help you, and they cannot help you because they are benefiting from it. The only thing that will help you is the Biafra Defense Forces. BRGI is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people of Biafra. We have declared the United States of Biafra. We declared the restoration of independence of Biafra. All we have to do is to defend it. And we so much thank God that after the declaration of the restoration of independence, what we see is that there is this suicidal bomb that has been prepared somewhere in one Nigeria, which is exploding on daily basis. So what is left of us is to capitalize on that opportunity that has availed itself. This is the time for us to press and load every cylinder. This is the time for us to make it rain. This is time for us to fire in from all angles. Let us make the zoo understand that kidnapping our supreme leader and Finland detaining our prime minister, that they made a very big mistake. That these are leaders that the people appointed to stand and speak for them. But if you think you take them that you have ended the Biafra liberation, no, you made a very big mistake. Because the people are even more than the two leaders that you see. Biafran people numbers over 80 million. So if you are taking one person and two persons from over 80 million, what do you think will happen to you? That is when the fury and the anger of Biafrans should arise and increase the more. So Biafran people, take example from what is happening in Benue, Plateau, and Zamfara. They have protested more than you in the street of Nigeria. They have carried placards. They have gone to churches. They have petitioned the presidency. They have called on the security operatives. The massacre of the people of Plateau. Last year, and in 2023, you had about 150 in one night. And today, you are hearing over 100. So it is not something that is just happening for the first time. The same way they pack the dead bodies of those people to go and bury, the same way that they have packed this one to go and bury again. So you don't need to continue to carry the dead bodies to go and bury and then go back and then continue lamenting and say the government is not helping us. No. When the government that is existing is useless and has become a colony of terrorists, we, the people, have to stand to devise something else for us. And that is the Independent United States of Biafra. We have a liberation army whose sole objective is to defend and expunge the terrorists that have come into our lands. Every Biafran should rise up. While you rise up to support the Biafra Defense Forces, you on your own, you also have to activate your own defense mechanism. Yes, because you don't go to keep watch, or you don't go scouting, or you don't go to spy and bring information to me when you cannot secure yourself while keeping watch. So you must learn how to keep watch over yourself while you are spying and while you're going to gather information. So while you support Biafra Defense Forces with everything that you have, you now also have to devise a mechanism of keeping yourself safe. But as we told you before, stay away from the zoo terrorist facilities because the angels of light and revenge, they have all arisen. Yes. And this will continue while we call on all of you to come in and do more. And let me make one announcement. The attention of the Biafran Defense Forces were drawn to one impostor that Ngozi brought into a group of question and answers, where he came, he said is Commander Eze Munabi and Commander Thunder, and that they are in control of Biafra land, they are going to destroy Biafra land, they are destroying the zoo terrorists, they are working with the zoo terrorists, they are ready to do this and do that. Whatever the name that you call yourself, wait for the repercussion and the response that will come out from the Biafra Defense Forces. Nobody goes to anywhere to impersonate the Biafra Defense Forces anymore and then go scot-free. To all of you that you think you can be paid some amount of money to appear online to come and talk nonsense, we just wait for the response that will be coming from the Biafra Defense Forces. That is a message to those impostors that are collecting money to go and appear online to claim to be who they are not. If Robert Spencer interviewed your Madam Bao Bao and then had to tell her that you are claiming to be who you are not as you enter this program, how much more the followers of Madam Bao Bao? They must all be answering what they are not. We warn every Biafran to desist from this very act before your confession will start coming out in another form. Now let's go down to the topic of the day. The zoo terrorist army going about begging Biafrans in all the 40 states of Biafra is a sign of defeat. Is a sign that the Biafra Defense Forces have defeated them. Is a sign that the United States of Biafra has come to stay. Is a sign that the United States of Biafran citizens have rejected the Nigerian terrorist occupational army. And why did we reject them? We reject them with many things and with many evidences out there in the media and thousands and many reasons. But let us ask them some few questions first. How come we cannot be the chief of defense staff of one Nigeria, but yet we have to come and be the combatant, to be sent to the battlefield to go and die at the mercy of the Fulani terrorists? How come we can't be the IGP of the police of one Nigeria, but we are good at being the combatant that will go into the battlefield to die at the mercy of the Fulani terrorists? How come we can't be the chief of army staff, but we are only good at being the combatant so that we go and die at the mercy of the Fulani terrorists in the battlefield? How come we can't be the chief judge of Nigeria? Yes, but we are good at being the photographers that snap photos in Aso Rock. Those are the kind of contract that Biafrans will be given. How come are we not so good at being the Attorney General of one Nigeria, but we are good to be the combatants that will go into the bush to go and carry the weapon and fight? Is there anything that you people are not telling us about this combatant job, that we have to go into the bushes to go and fight alongside with the terrorists, so that the terrorists which we went into the bushes together with, thinking that they are with us, will now turn us into the antelope that they went into hunt inside the bush alongside with us, and then we now become the meat to be hunted? Is there something that they are not telling us? How come we cannot be called to come and be the head of the custom services? How come we are not called to come and be the head of the immigration services? So how come we are only called, and they are looking for us to come and be the combatants that will go into the bushes to go and fight alongside with Fulani terrorists so that they will kill us? When you kill the Boko Haram and the Fulani terrorists that have come to kill our women and children in their sleeps too much, they will turn the barrel of gun and kill you and say, you are killing these Fulani terrorists too much. The same way they killed the A commander of the Yoruba extract, who had happened to be very, very focused on aiming the terrorists and eliminating them in the bushes. They said, no, you are killing these terrorists too much, so they had to eliminate her. They took her off the way, and today, the Yoruba people have lost a vision. They have lost a talent who would have come out to be something meaningful and someone useful to the entire world. So how come that we cannot be the central bank governor of Nigeria and we are not called to come and... Why didn't you people call all the Biafrans to come and get job employment in the central bank of Nigeria? Starting from the first office to the last office. Just proliferate us into the central bank ministry. Let all the central bank ministry be filled of what? Biafrans. Iboso, Ikalao, Calavario, Ikedeo, Efiko, Ibibio, Ijo, Urobo, Shekirio. Tag all of us. Put there, Niomao, Ikao. Let us all go inside there. By yourself, let us all of us go there and be the ones manning those places. Why can't it be that we were called, or you people called us to come and be the NNPC Director General of One Nigeria? Why didn't you call us to come and be the one manning all the oil rigs? Why didn't you call Biafrans to come and be the one in charge of all the refineries? Why didn't you call Biafrans to come and be the one manning the Dangote oil refinery that you have made Dangote a monopoly of money and industry and investment in Nigeria? Ibeto Cement was sanctioned. Every other investment that comes out from the east was brought down. Is it the steel plant in Ikorabasi that was brought down? Which other, is it the Calabar Seaport that has been put on hold, that they now push everything to Apapa Seaport in Lagos? Which one are you guys going to tell us? Is it the seaport that should be working in Rivers, or is it the one that should be working in Warri? Or is it the international airport that should be working in all over Biafra land? Considering all the international airports you have in Calabar, you have in Akwa Ibom, you have in Rivers. Which other place you have some in Imo and Anambra and Enugu and Abia that should be working? But all are what? Down. So Biafrans are not good in becoming the president of Nigeria, right? They are not good in becoming the custom chiefs, the CBN officials, the Bureau of Exchange of Nigeria. They are not good. They are not good in being in the digital economic system of Nigeria. Oh, we are not good. We are good in you people calling us to come and join Nigerian army. So that when we come, we join foolishly. We enter the army thinking that we are coming to uphold the tenacity of our existence. Then when we come into the bushes, you send us down to go and fight with Boko Haram inside the bush. Then the same Boko Haram that we go in with, since the army has been infiltrated with Boko Haram terrorists and all the Fulani terrorists, you will shoot us from behind. That is the end. With these tactics, you use it to be reducing the numbers of Biafrans gradually. You reduce the numbers until when we don't have men that can stand the test of time again. You now conquer the entire Biafra land, and the Islamic conquest will take its place. The time of this stupidity have come and gone. Biafran people's eyes are open, and they cannot sing that Ojukwu is the problem of Nigeria again. Mbano. And this is our own dispensation. One Nigerian terrorist and Fulani and the likes of Buhari and Tinubu, Erufai, Gumi, and all of them that are there in power, they are the ones that we will sing as a terrorist. So you cannot use Biafrans anymore because we have 3 leaders that have told this part of freedom since after the genocidal war of 66 to 70s. We have had Owazirike, we have had our supreme leader, and now we have had our prime minister. So if you think that we have not learned anything within these 3 leaders' existence, then you think you can come and twat your buttocks and wake up and then drag all Biafrans out to come and join one nonsense that you're talking about. You've made a very big mistake. I think some of you tend to discredit the significance of the declaration of the restoration of the United States of Biafra independence, which we did in Lati. Yes, because some evil element that you people planted in Biafran government tend to have made the declaration something that becomes useless and irrelevant. Then coming out, they tend to make our Biafra Defense Forces to now look irrelevant, calling them criminals and kidnappers and all whatnot. So some of you now thought, oh, they have won by trying to weaken the existence or the name or the power that our Biafra Defense Forces possesses and this government possesses. No, you are making a very big mistake, a mistake that you will regret for your entire life. So tell Musa and all his likes that they have made a very big mistake. Tell Tinubu also that they have made a very big mistake because Biafra has come to stay. So for you people to be crying while you are rehabilitating more Boko Haram terrorists into the Nigerian army, even the ones that you rehabilitated that claim to have surrendered and then got back inside, they evaded official rehabilitation program center. They infiltrated the Nigerian communities again, and they became the same and big terrorists that you have today. So Biafran people cannot join you, and they will never be. Those that are foolishly joining you, they are signing their death warrants. And we will continue to tell them, when you join this set of Boko Haram and terrorists in their likes, sign your death will. Tell your people that you have decided to become an enemy to your independence of Biafra. You have also decided to be an enemy to the existence of your children, both that are born already and yet unborn. Because you cannot go and be part and parcel of occupational terrorists of jihad who have come for a conquest agenda, and then you expect your siblings and families to be clapping for you. The Biafran people are not good for one Nigeria to be the chief of defense staff. They are not good to be the chief of army staff. They are not good to be the IGP of police. They are not good to be the chief of naval staff. They are not good to be the NNPC director general of the oil and gas sector. They are not good to be the head controller of the customs of one Nigeria. They are not good to be the president of Nigeria. They are not good to be the workers and the leaders of the Central Bank of Nigeria. No. They are not good to be in the custom services from A to Z. Oh, they are not even good to be in the merchant navy sector. They are not good to be in the maritime industry, which drives the economy of the nation, which is the waterways that you're looking for in one Nigeria is actually domiciled in Biafra. Also, the Biafran people who are well vested with their waterways, they are not good to make use of the maritime industry and to come out with exploits. They are not good to be used to make money there. No. You need them to come into the army so that you can kill them very fast. Hey, hello, Mero. Biafrans have woken up. If one Nigeria was good, If the Zoo terrorist army were not killing us in our sleeps, our eyes no for open. We know for begin they find defense mechanism for ourselves. An army that kills their people, an army that kills and burns their people in their sleeps, burn houses. Is that an army that comes to protect the people? No, that is a terrorist army. So tell one Nigerian terrorist government that we love their cry. We love their cry of crying that Nigerian army begs youth in Akwa Ibom State, Southeast to join military. We love their cry that they are begging Biafrans to come and join the military. We love their cry. Let the cry increase and let it continue. Biafrans cannot be part of a military group or occupational terrorist group that goes about burning their citizens in their sleeps. What we rather do is that we will engage such terrorist occupational army who are coming to burn our babies, women, and children in their sleeps. We will smoke them out wherever they are. There will be no peace for the wicked of those very sects of terrorist army who are coming into Biafra land to kill our women and children. Every Biafran will fight you back with everything in their blood. And that's what we are doing. We're not backing down. If you guys think that detaining Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, detaining our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that will be the end. No, it's a mistake. That is actually the beginning of the doom. Because you've not really understood that the Biafra Defense Forces were not controlled by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The Biafra Defense Forces was controlled by the defense forces in the homeland themselves, under the Chief of Defense Staff, General Igwe Butusa. So Biafra Defense Forces are there in the homeland, that homeland. So when I never see Woto yet, when I go see, we just test the ground. When I go hear them. So we love to hear the cry, the begging, the petitioning, the preaching from clan to clan, community to community. Let the preaching continue. But as you preach, watch your back, because maybe before you preach finish, you won't waka. The angels of light, they will escort you to where you actually belong. We salute all Biafrans. Another information that we are getting as an intel, Nigerian terrorist government, with Musa, we will make a flyer on it. With the evil Iran boys, slave boys that call themselves governors in the East, they have decided and agreed to now start dressing most of their terrorists that they will be bringing into Biafra land as seminarians. They will go and then make this seminarian uniform to them. They will wear and then come out as seminarians. You see people coming to your community, think that they are coming for seminary to come and preach to you. You see them like bishops, just like the way you saw when they say Muslim ticket. Bishops were lining up, going for induction. That is what you people have planned again. You people use these tactics, I think in 2022 or thereabout, to enter Biafra land. And these were the special forces group of, what's it called? Dokubo. So this time again, if you're coming again, just know that you have dug your grave and you're going to fall inside it. Yes. So Biafran people need to be very, very vigilant on this.
They are still there. So
in the southeast region,
yeah,
we saw women protests in Enugu State.
So all those things, who created them? Are they Southeasterners? Is the federal government not aware of this, what these people are doing? Why did they allow them to be carrying guns and be killing people? And when anybody wants to stop them or retaliate, the person is arrested.
So every Biafran are hereby advised. We are going to make a flyer on this so that this flyer can be well circulated to go viral, just like we make everywhere flyers. You have to be careful and security conscious of those you see that will be dressing like seminaries or seminarians. wearing these bishop clothes, or say they are coming for evangelism, or like those you see that will come maybe in the uniform of is it seraphim and cherubim and seraphims. They wear white and white or black and black or whatever color they wear, but their pretense is that they will dress and come with Bible as if they are coming to do evangelism, to preach. This is another tactic that has been embarked on by the zoo terrorists. They will dress like this and enter where they want to enter, and at the end of the day, they slaughter all the people there, or they detonate the bomb that they come with there. So we are putting this down to the Biafran people that they must be security conscious, and we'll make a flyer to this. The flyer we'll make, we will put photos of bishops that will be wearing those, or seminarians that will be wearing those kind of clothes. It does not mean they are the people. They will use something to cover their real faces. But what we want to display is to make sure you understand this is the uniform, this is the kind of attire that they are likely to wear and come for this very, very crime that they want to come and commit. So when you see them, you don't take them as those that you may be taking in the real senses. You will understand that these are terrorists in pretense coming to come and invade your communities. So we salute all Biafrans, and we'll leave the mic for everyone to air their views as we continue. Minister Ajare, over to you, please. And we need another co-host on the control so that those that would want to speak will have enough time. Minister Ajare, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Information, communication, and media. Thank you so very much for your powerful speech and resonating. Including the Yoruba people, including anyone in the zoo can relate, because right now we have a common enemy. And when you play that video where the governor from the north was saying that the Fulanis, they don't need to, identify them or check them, because they are, as long as they come in, they are automatically Nigerians. And now everyone can now see that the problem has gotten to the bottleneck, because this is now a general problem of everybody. The Fulani terrorists, they are now a general problem. Now the army have, like, do you ask yourself, how can you be in a country whereby the army cannot control these blood-sucking demons? When it comes to them and their killing spree, the army will tell you there's nothing they can do about it. Just like Musa have shamelessly, openly told the press that the massacre going on in Plateau, that the army, even if you like, recruit all the whole people in Nigeria and make them army, that they will not be able to stop it, because it is what? That it is politically motivated. And where is this politics that is motivated? Politics of Nigeria, motivated by Nigeria leadership, destroying the so-called Nigerians. And you are saying you cannot stop it. And now you want to look for army. You are coming to Biafra land to look for army. And you are begging Biafrans to join your army. Not be juju be that. Now you can see that nobody is spared. These people, just see them, see the way they operate. There is a video I was watching before they went into Plateau to do this yesterday massacre. They were there operating like a troop. They were shooting without any fear that somebody is coming. They are careful, they are not in a hurry. And they're massacring people that are in their sleep. People are inside their houses and they are using machine gun to be pommeling them, destroying them. They will do it and they will go. The army will not come. Now ask Musa, this army you want to recruit, which army are they? Is it the one that will not fight the terrorists, or the one that will support the terrorists. So you want to come and move Biafrans to join your army that you will teach the art of terrorism. Can you just imagine? That is why this season, this period we are in, is such a very interesting period that everybody now has seen. The music is playing. Nobody is complaining or saying that we don't understand. Everybody now understand everything that is playing out. You no longer hear them say Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal, Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Nobody is saying it anymore. And you see how this wonderful God we serve have now vindicated us, because we have already resolved never to be a part of this particular animalistic terrorist kingdom. We have resolved never to be a part of it. And once we resolve never to be a part of it, they keep sending their army to destroy us. And we keep handling them the way we handle enemies. So it is such a pleasant situation because Finland can see it. United Nations can see it. All of them can see it, even though they are not saying anything. But they can see it. Can't you wonder that it is these same people that are massacring Christians, that the Joe Biden administration removed from the terrorist watch list? They removed them, giving them a leadway to continue their destruction. The Democratic Party in America, they are a very demonic entity. Thank God for this visitation that came and brought Donald J. Trump, of which, even though we have resolved to face all the enemies, whatever they do, but now our God, who is alive and have determined to give us our freedom, this particular season where we are, have decided to bring in those that will make the lives fall for us in pleasant places. And we are all seeing it. So no matter what they do, you can see that even all the Biafrans, those that didn't want to listen to us before, their eyes are now clear. Because if it were before this thing was rampant everywhere, if they bring in that their recruitment, you will see the youths. Hope of them will promise them 10,000. All of them will carry the form and fill it. But today, everybody understands the music and they have all rejected Nigeria. They have rejected Nigeria. And it is time to end Nigeria. If we do not join forces, all those of you that are listening to us have always known that Biafrans are determined to do this. If you do not resolve to join us and end this Nigeria now, as we are living, Nigeria will end you and you will end with Nigeria, because we already know how Nigeria will end. So it is for you to decide whether to end with Nigeria or to come out before Nigeria will sink finally. Thank you very much, every one of you that are here. I don't know who my minister wants to make the second co-host. David Inam, I don't know if you're available, or 1 million. Any one of you that is available can make a request so that the minister will co-host you and we'll have a double co-host. Thank you, my minister. I yield my mic for any other person that wants to speak. David Inam, you can grab the mic if you can hear me.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. The Information Minister, Mazi Sonia Kwarawa. Thank you so much for bringing Biafrans together today. We appreciate you, sir, for what you are doing for the Biafran people. The Okokondem of our time. You have made this Biafran Republic government in exile messages to go wide all over the world. We appreciate you. We also appreciate Pastor Van Van Van, the Deputy Telecommunication Minister. Thank you so much. Biafrans all over the world appreciate each and every one of you. 1 million, I see you, my brother. All the ministers in the house, the most articulate Minister Snow, Minister Betty, Emeka Orago Minister, and other ministers in the house. I appreciate every one of you, all our gallant sisters as well. Mary Tekamp, I see you. Mercy, I see you as well, Sister Nkiruka. I see you, appreciate you, Sister Stella, and every other Biafran gallant women that are always here supporting the men. We appreciate you. You see, Biafra is a spirit, and it is only those who are in the spirit will stand the test of time to speak, to fight, and to support their freedom. That is why whenever you see Biafrans on the space, you know that these people have the spirit of Biafra in them. Very important topic that we are treating today. Nigerian Army beg Biafrans to join Army. Why not CBN? Yes. Why not custom? Why not give the Biafrans president? No, you don't merit that one. You don't merit custom as a Biafran man, as a Biafran woman. You don't merit to work in the CBN. Of course, when there is employment in all these establishments, they're not going to make it public. The ones that are very much lucrative, the ones that Biafrans can benefit from it, they cannot make it public or come to Biafra land to solicit or to ask for Biafrans to come and join. They can't do that. Even when they take loans, when they take loan from China, when they take loan from America, they exonerate Biafra land because they don't want anything that will benefit the Biafran population. No. But when it comes to die, when it comes to payment with our lives, when it comes to the defense of their terrorism, when it comes for sacrifices for those who they will use, to pay back the sacrifices, to pay for
I think we
us.
lost.
So, Biafrans, you can now understand how many times have the Nigerian government come to Abia State or Akwa Ibom how many times have they come to tell you that NMPC is mass recruiting the youth to fill the vacancies in that establishment? How many times have they told you that, oh, the immigration services are looking for Biafrans, that they have a percentage, they have a quota to fill in as Igbos or as
I think your speaker is hanging. Am I the one? Am I the only one that is not hearing him? His speaker is hanging from my side. I don't know if it is the same.
My deputy minister of information. I'm sorry, you are not the only one. It's this is how normally they usually attack Mazi David. They normally have these issues whenever he's speaking. Sometimes we don't hear him. We lost his connections. So before he comes back, let me use this opportunity to quickly, chip in my own submission
Go
because
ahead.
enough is really enough. And I think it's a bad time that sometimes we let these people want to understand that, when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them that if as if he was the only one, it looks like he's a mad person. Now we are millions, we are everywhere, including even the whole zoo entirely. So one thing I just want to make very clear is that I'm just going to pass a very straight message to the zoo and anybody that cares to listen. We are Biafrans. For their own notice, you see, and Biafra has been redeclared. So we don't care whether they recognize it or whether they don't recognize it. Whatever they do with it, it's none of our business. We don't care. In fact, as a matter of fact, we don't recognize their presence within the 40 states of Biafra land. So it doesn't really matter how they feel or maybe how they pretend. So, but one thing is very, very certain, that at the end of the tunnel, we know that our freedom is not negotiable. So for these criminals, for these terrorists to have the infantry to come into Biafra land, or to even publicize that they are coming to our land, to Biafra land, that is not Nigeria. That is not Nigeria, even though that they are pretending. They know that Biafra land since 1960s, even before then, before 1967, we are Biafrans. And now we have redeclared our nation, and they are ignoring that. And as a matter of fact, are they so stupid? Are they dumb? Are they mad, or are they crazy? Our leader, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, the #1 soldier. You are looking for soldier, you are looking for youth. But you kidnap us, you kill us. You have the infantry to say you are looking for Biafrans to come and join your terrorists, so that, according to our information minister, just like the way he have said it, that is exactly the plan. But you know what? Our awareness has already overwhelmed. Just like as my deputy minister have said, if it was before, everybody will jump up and down, and even the criminals that you people have installed for a very long time, we shed peanuts for them to go and buy. Of course, I want you to understand that we are Biafrans, and Biafra land is for the Biafran people. Whatever that happens in the zoo, whatever that happens in any other place apart from the 40 states of Biafra land, it's none of our business. The only business that we have with the zoo is our leader, the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it is unnegotiable. We are focused on the defense of our land. We are focused on defending our liberation. There will be a point when if our leader, Mazi, you see this nonsense that people are doing, continue. You are all mad because it's because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still in that dungeon. That's why. But by the time we will ask of him, because we are focused doing what we are doing, we are going to make sure that we delegitimize all your presence in Biafra land. Let me just read it here. Thank you. Mad people everywhere. You want to come and bring your terrorists to come and reduce our youths. Haven't you killed us off? We are going to use that strength to make sure we are going to destroy the presence of Zoo in all the whole 40 states of Biafra land. People have not seen anything. People have not even said our result. That is the reason why people are. Somebody let us make it there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. 1 million. Thank you. Do we have any other person? I think someone is requesting to come in. Bosisi is requesting to come in. Bosisi, bring you in. And if you are listening, you can come in. Then raise your hand. Nigeria Army begs Biafrans to join the army. Why not CBN, Customs, or other things? Why are you begging them to join the army? Because you want to reduce us to our barest minimum. Because you want to annihilate Biafrans. And that is why you are begging them to join military. And Nigeria can never ever rise again. Nigeria can never rise again. As of today, the dollar to euro is about 1,800 and something. And it is going, and before Easter, it will be 2,500. So we see that the redemption for Nigeria can never happen. The only people that will be redeemed are those that want to see Nigeria end. The end of Nigeria is the beginning of your redemption. As long as that Nigeria still stands, there's no way you can ever be redeemed. I see one idiot in the comment section saying, you people are talking nonsense. This is the way you want to end our youth. Okay, now let's deal with your children, bring them back from abroad, where you get them. Therefore, you should join the Biafran Liberation Army and not the Nigerian military. Nobody is holding you. If you want to join, you don't need to come and make comment here. All you need to do is just show us how you join the army. Then they bring that all the dead bodies. The next time they bring the dead bodies, we are telling you. Because we know any one of you that joined the Nigerian army, it is body bag they will use to bring you home. You know that. So you don't need to come here and make comments. You understand? And mind you, we are not recruiting anybody in Biafran Liberation Army. Nobody's talking about recruiting any. Biafran Liberation Army, we have the numbers we need for now. So Biafran that are refusing to join the Nigerian army, they are refusing because they want to save their lives. Because they want to join the Liberation Army. They are recruiting anybody. So if you are saying that in the army they're hungry, you go to join and join. Maybe they carry you go fight Boko Haram. You know what you come and talk about this nonsense. It's time to nobody is dead anybody. Nobody is anybody. If anybody wants to put their lives in danger, that's up to you. Go and join them. When you join them, we will be here to show you. When the thing will happen, we will be showing your picture and warfare. So I don't know who is there and wants to speak. Murosisi, do you want to speak? You can open mic and speak up. Maybe the tech app is requesting for me. Mr. Murosisi is not ready. And Solomon?
Yes. Am I coming out?
Yeah, come in. You people should let you raise your hands so that I will call you if you're ready to speak. You raise your hand. But go ahead.
Okay. I thank all the for me, and I thank special Minister of Information for the topic I have brought, and I thank the Deputy Minister of Information and all of us. My talk will not be too long because I know the big men of God are here. Big men of God also we talk. So what I have to add to the one who have is these people, they are so tricky and say that they are even performance. They will have support, and I mean they are at the same time people that we come and join them become thorns in our body, become tumor in our body. So they're sabotaging the else, and at the same time they are looking for the care. So because we have sense this time around. Our eyes have been open. So only other things I will just add, not to digress, but I will put it. Our APM said something last week about the corrupt ministers of God. I mean corrupt leaders. They are follow our problem, and at the same time the traditional rulers that is working under state governors, they are sitting down there and they want our boys to go and die in the hand of Nigeria Zoo army, Zoo terrorists. So even our problem, all these corrupt leaders in the church, and some of the the thing that happened when I heard it, I know these people are around us because of how the terrorist government have stated them in all the places When I heard the story of Enugu or the news about the Enugu one, Opanda and what is called Adane running down to Anambra because the terrorists are taking over their place. All those places is the food basket of our state, of our nation, Biafra. So when I heard it, the thing paid me. All this is handwork of traditional rulers. All this, the politicians in our midst that want us that even if they bring they bring us and the money, they will dive on money, and because they want to be great, and they will leave all of us to die just like that. So as our APM talk the other time, all this any pastor in our midst or any priest in our midst, maybe you happen to be with us or hearing us. This is where you get their news, because the news we get controls our life. If you are there watching NTA channels and all this nonsense gutter media, then they will control your life in the sense that you will be ignorant of what the Biafra government in exile is doing. So therefore, I am advising all the ministers of God that delight in hearing about what we are doing, about the Biafra government in exile, about our PM, about if you are in our midst, I will advise you to devise means of getting money. Devise means of opening a basket or a box whereby you put defense, the defense security fund. Get it for your for your members. Devise how you get that money so that we finance our men on ground. Finance them. They need the finance, and if the churches will get sense, they will do it as soon as possible. Because I heard what happened at Kogi Mountain, whether today or yesterday, that the people on vigil at the Kogi Mountain, all of them was packed by herdsmen terrorists. They kidnapped all of them. The vigil stopped. So the Biafrans, the Nigeria or the terrorists know Biafrans as Christians. Any person they saw praying, they term it to be a Biafran. So this war is not only for us, but because of what they are hearing, they are ignorant of what the zoo prepared, and we are the savior. We are the savior of every person, all these Christians and Jewish religion, and in short, the indigenous worshippers. We are the savior for everybody. So let us, the ministers in our midst, I mean the priests, the pastors, if you delight in the truth, create a box, create this thing, enlighten your know how you use wisdom to channel the mind of your people. Because I myself in my village, that is what their fund we are the instigated us, in short, by command. If you don't pay it, you owe the community 5,000 for security fund, and that security fund goes to those vigilante. Those vigilante, they are nothing. They are working with Nigeria, and in a community, if you don't pay it, the community will charge you, and you must pay it, or they carry your property. So we are in soup. So if Christians or if Christians and the pastors in our midst, all over the world, we rise up. We will empower our army, our men. They will be more powerful. Those in abroad, like this World Igbo Congress. Let them open their eyes. Very soon, if these people succeed in what they carry in mind, I'm telling you that they will not have a country again. Even if they said that we are miscreant or whatever thing they call us. We are above that. They are calling us because here we have professors, we have people that are learned, and we have big men of God in our midst. I mean, I'm not talking about bishops, so I'm talking about people that know the truth, people that love the truth, people that speak the truth. They are men of God to my side. Somebody like Sonia Barawa, somebody like Van Van Van, they are men of God in our midst. Somebody like our PM, somebody like our Hamadike. They are the big people, and all these ministers, the cabinets of the African Republic in exile. So all these cabinets that I'm seeing their names here, I know they are. So what I have to say is this few things. I will not go
Thank you.
further.
Thank you.
I will not. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. And when he mentioned, when Mazi Solomon here, please mute your mic, Solomon. When he mentioned the clergymen, men of God, I remember I just watched a video which I am going to be playing in one of our programs very soon. Probably it might be on a Sunday, or if possible, we'll have time to play it in one of our live programs. There's a Reverend Father in Biafra land. His name is Reverend Father Dennis John Chukwubozo Israel Ata. This man, I was listening to him. I was wondering, why Biafrans will not have their preachers in all their churches as fiery, as, hardcore like this priest. The priest is a Biafra priest. A Biafra priest. He's preaching the gospel of Mazinam, the kind of man Simon Ekpa. And he's telling his congregation, if they come for me, don't cry, because I have volunteered my life for this purpose. A priest, though, Reverend Father. It's not like all these criminal Afonja pastors that are praying for Tinubu and praying for governors and senators. He's a Reverend Father who was preaching the gospel of freedom of Biafra. And I was so impressed. And so, why we have criminal pastors in the pulpit, we still have a few of them that will stand and declare the counsel of freedom. I'm telling you, any pastor that is not preaching for Biafra today, they will be wiped out by the zoological animals. Believe you me. And all you church members that are not being taught on how to rise and fight for yourself, now that they will tell you, pray, fast and pray. Fast and pray. Fasting and prayer will not save you from Fulani. Fasting and prayer will not save you from Fulani. What will save you is what? Prayer and action. Prayer and bullet, bomb, gun. That's the only thing that will save you. But you see, fasting and prayer, forget. If you bank on that, Fulani will finish all of you. I will give the microphone to our beloved sister, Mary Tekam, to give us her own resolve or her own take in this matter tonight. Thank you, Mary. Please grab the mic.
Thank you, my big brother. Thank you, Vam. Yes,
You're
Vam
welcome. You're
Nigerian
welcome.
state government because they need it.
Yeah.
Good evening, our information minister. Good evening, Deputy Information Minister Amo Biera. Yes, we know you a lot because you are really Amo Biera. Vam. Vam all the nonsense. Good evening, Nonso. 1,000 men of Biafra. Yes, we are so many because I will not take long time, my people. Good evening, our leader, Masi Nnamdi Kalu. Good evening, our leader, Masi Simon Ekpa Itiare Kondo. Good evening, our PM present leader of Biafra. Yes, my people. Oh, Sister Betty, good evening. My big sister, good evening. We are so many lover of freedom. Good evening, all Biafran freedom. This topic, believe me, if I have chance, You know, I don't know other people. Maybe we don't have much chance. But for now, I don't have much chance. I need to rush because I'm happy to meet you guys. Nigerian army, begging Biafra to join Sioux government terrorist army. You see, even all the names here we are calling, CBM, custom, whatever, they don't even reach to you to, you know, what? All they are criminal, all they are terrorists, my people. Anyone you join, it makes no sense because you're preparing your debts. Very, very, very simple. How many boys remain in Nigeria? How many boys remain in Biafra land? How many young children remain even in Yoruba land? Look everywhere. All they are finished. All of them. Boko Haram. Where terrorists, Nigerian Fulani, they kidnap, they kill them in thousands. Which one? That is Musa, Chief of Army Staff, Musa, Nigerian terrorist government. You people know the shame of you people. Any nation in this world where they talk about Nigeria, you should stand with Nigeria. You people are evil. Yes, me Mary said it. Any nation in this world, call you European, call you Asia, call you African. Believe me, African continent, call you Europe, call you Asia land or nation. Believe me, you are evil if you stand with Nigerian government. Because these people, this empire of Britain, my people, begging Biafran because they are trying to clear the remaining young boys. In Yoruba land, government of Nigeria is kidnapping all the young guys. The living one kidnapping them so that they would not stand to defeat jihad. Who are they calling Biafra for goodness sake? How many boys there? Boko Haram, if you accept, let me tell you, me, person like me, I will not beg you. I will not. Maybe you will say, it's hungry. Who give you that hungry? Is it not Nigerian government? So that when they will set the trap for you, this one will be very easy. You want to go and get money. An easy way to you to die. If you even get future, like maybe if you are 25, you have like maybe more 50 years, more 70 years to live. Then you will just die in the just by you stupidity to go and follow criminal, terrorist Nigerian army. They kidnap in Biafra land, take all their kidneys. Musa, you don't even start with Musa. It start with that chief of army staff will kidnap our leader. He start with different kind of one, even the one they bomb him in the plane or in the jet fighter. Look the time where Biafrans, they carry flag, go to all Musa, go to the Nigerian government, go to all your prison, all your death trap in Nigerians. Cell, prison, death place, death, way to no return of Nigerian. My Biafran children, my Biafran brothers, my sisters, they are dead.
Sorry, unmute yourself, Mary. I think I mistakenly pressed the mute button.
Okay, thank you. All of them in the prison there. Musa, go there. You will see Biafran children there, they are dying. Which one do you want to come and beg to come and join Nigerian army? Biafrans, if you stupid, if your idiot are said because of money, they kill you with jihad, all your farm, they are bringing Fulani cow, Fulani evil woman being cow to eat all your crops, to turn you to jihad. And now, any small young ones will remain to scare for you. And if maybe the one way strong small, Nigerian government no get anything to do. Now to come and ask you to come and join army. How do you going to survive? Which army, for goodness sake? Who are you going to protect? Are you going to protect the Sanfisa forest? How much are they going to give you? Look at, if you try it, in short, if you be Biafran children, let me warn you, we are so serious, believe me. If you are Biafran pikin, if you Biafran child, you come on, see what will join Nigeria to government to send to come and kill your own people. Believe me, not be even people are need to kill before you go even leave that down, you will die. For where you're going. Emergency death must only visit you because you can never, because you cannot stop it. To say you see that trap, you want to keep yourself. They want to recruit 10,000 of Fulani soldiers, terrorists in the cell where they keep them, train them, feed them well. They say they want to include them for army. And you, when you're standing in the front, they will shoot you in the back. How are you going to be stupid than that? So that they will stay away. They will stay away to think they can use their stupidity, jihad, Boko Haram in our land. Come, you will die. And Biafra, prepare. Don't shake. Don't even mind them. Don't even go there. I know our children want to go fit trial. Unless the stupid one. Because if you go there, we will not pity you. Nobody will cry for you. Yes. Because Musa is crying. A whole army, you are going to different places where they kill their children, bomb their houses, use your own gun with your foot soldier of jihad of Fulani. Open gun, everywhere. Burning their houses. European Union, everywhere you are. Now Musa want to come and beg the remaining ones, the small ones them, because he keep them hungry. No job, no school, no nothing, no means of life. And now the only way to want to use you guys with your way, with your governors, evil Nigerian governors. No be Biafran because we reject them. Biafra, we cause all the useless ones will follow Nigerian government. Believe me, our leader caused them before our PM. Ichare Kondo caused them, and Biafra caused them join. They are not our government. You don't have government from Nigeria. We have de facto government. So please, my people, make sure you don't listen for Nigerian government army. Don't even follow them. Don't listen to them, because if you go there, you're a death trap. You're the next one to go. But Biafra, we move. We no go anywhere. If you come to believe me, we are ready for you. No going back. So don't join army. Don't even listen to Arabu Fulani, because they are all one. That is the truth. Let me stop here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much for your submission. Now we want to give the microphone to Afam Chukwu Buike. Afam Chukwu Buike, please grab the mic.
Good evening to the men in the house. My respect to everyone, and most especially, despite that I'm not forgetting the Savior that I know, that I'm living, seeing him living. Also not forgetting his spiritual true son, a son that behaves like a father spiritually. So I can never forget them. Without being saying that, and I'm sending my regards to you, my Minister of Information, because I watch you grow from strength to strength. You know, many people who doesn't know you, they will not know how you started, and the more the day goes, I see the gods of Biafra showering you with wisdom, the way you administer things and the way you do things, and I will tell you that that is why I said in one of my posts that I know that our PM will never betray our leader, and the same way Sonny Abarao will not betray our PM, because Biafra is all about truth and honest. And also my regard to my beloved Vam Vam Vam, for what you're doing, the way God is using you to do. Chukwu Okike Abiama is using you to do everything you're doing. My respects to you, or both of you mostly. And before I go on, although I've been sick and also I have not been around, that is why I don't come up mostly. Before I move on, I will place with my little token of 10 Gemma supporting both of you for hosting the space and the speeches you've given to us. And hopefully before 24 hours, my superior here in Brazil will send it to me. Then I will forward it to my sister Kiro.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Then before I proceed, one thing I want to say is about those they have called to join the zoo. I say they are welcome. I'm not begging anybody. At least I'm happy to see those that are Fulani bloods because they are all going to die. They are all going to perish. It doesn't matter. Like I keep saying here, I'm the last person that is going to beg any full-grown man that you call yourself an Igbo man or a Biafran anywhere, because we are all Igbos. You're expecting me to beg you to support what is happening, to have a real life. I will be the last person, because if you don't hear, you can listen. If you can't listen, you can see. If you can't see, you see things happening around you. So what I'm saying is that they are welcome, and the more they are there, the more they will be destroyed. Our enemies will be going down more and more, because you can't tell me that there's any reason that is going to make you to accept the offer when they are even crying out in the public that, hey, people are rejecting it and you want to go there. So welcome, and you will die. And when you die, our ancestors, even the land of Biafra, will reject you. So go on. Another thing I want to say, the last thing I just want to say here is that, please, my brothers and sisters, we've seen what our men on the ground is doing. We've seen that they have kickstarted. How long they are going to go about this depend on us. It depends on us. If we don't fuel the car cannot move. You don't expect the car to move, or you don't expect the lorry to move without diesel. So if we don't fuel them, they are not doing anything. They are not going anywhere. And I believe everyone, a word is enough for us to understand and do what we have to do for them to be giving us the result that we want. Because after everything that we are saying here, the cocoa main thing is for our men on ground, our warrior, the Biafran Liberation Forces. Let them be dealing with the zoo terrorists in our land till they started taking state from states. So it's left for us to give them all the support that they need. I thank everyone, and I yield my mic. Thank you, my ministers.
Thank you very much, Mazi Afam. Thank you so very much. We are progressing, and I don't know who else is there. Do we still have our Minister of Information in the house? Mazi Akbarawasoni, are you there? Okay. So who else wants to speak? You can lift up your hands. We have the mic have gone around. Veteran Dragon, are you there? You want to grab the mic? Veteran Dragon is not ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you, my Deputy Information Minister, and I thank you, the Ezioku Bundu one of Biafra land, our honorable, gallant, courageous Information and Communication Minister. I salute you. I salute all gallant Biafrans on space. Salute our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our internal leader, our General Effiong, salute our Prime Minister. So glad. The music I'm hearing today is gladdening my heart. We've been expecting that there will be a start again of what we have been used to, trying to clear the terrorists in our land. You see, no matter how important our diplomatic missions are, very, very important. The most important thing is to clear these people out of our land. Nothing is as important as getting these terrorists out of Biafra land. Nothing. Even if we are recognized during the war, Tanzania, Ivory Coast, the Haiti, which other country recognize Biafra. So
Gabon.
the important thing is what we just
Gabon.
started. Gabon, yes, thank you, my brother. Gabon, you see, thank you. This is what it is. The music that is sounding today. I just pray that Biafrans, let us rise. Let us contribute and make sure that the tempo keep rising. The momentum keep rising. The dragon flag has been raised, like Awonyendu said, and it cannot be lowered. It cannot be lowered until Biafra land is completely um, completely cleared of this occupational.
Occupying forces, terrorist army. I think we lost him. We lost him from the speaker room. Okay, I think our beloved Helen is requesting for the mic. Veteran Dragon was kicked out. He said he was trying to say until Biafra land is cleared of all these occupying forces, the criminal armies of the zoo. Yes. Thank you very much, Veteran Dragon. I know you're going to be back. And have our sister Helen, my precious one. Please, you want to speak? Grab the mic.
Thank you very much, my Deputy Information Minister.
Thank you.
Greetings, my Information Minister, and greetings to all Biafrans present here. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for what you guys are doing. If not for you people, I don't know where we'll have been by now. And I thank all Biafrans back at home that knows what is happening, because they know that once they join this their so-called military, they have signed their death warrants and they refuse to join them. Please, my people, I just want to yield my voice. Do not think it is only Igbo speaking Biafras they are talking to. Both you, the Yoruba Isoko speaking Biafra, do not join any fucking army. Nigeria army is now a terrorist den, a death trap. That the Boko Harams and Fulani terrorists that they have already hired, they are going to recruit you and let those ones shoot you from the back and kill you. Please. They coming to your land to come and beg you to join army. Is a lie. It's just a fraud. It's a dead trap. Please do not join. You are a Biafrans. If you want to join army, just wait patiently until our nation is completely being restored. You will see good army to join. Not this Nigeria terrorist army of Musa. Musa is killing innocent citizens. Musa is burying Christians. Musa is killing the indigenous of the land every day, just to bring in Fulanis from across the world, like Bauchi state governor said. He promised that he's going to give Nigeria to his terrorists, the Fulani terrorists across the world. That is what he promised them. And he's doing it. He's doing it. So, my people, please, you from all the 40 states of Biafra, do not join any fucking terrorist army coming from Musa, Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. It's a death trap. What is happening in Nigeria today is not happening in any country. The so-called country that they are fighting war, How many people are being killed a day? But look at Nigeria. Christians are being buried in their numbers. When they say 50, know that it is 500. They don't want to bring out the real number. And those who we are calling for the head of our leader, Mazinam Dekano, and our prime minister, that they took them away so that these terrorists will have the opportunity to ravage every corner. Where are they today? Where are the Nigerian media today? They are all dead and buried. And they will be dead and buried. They will also weep over their own loved ones, whether they like it or not, because they are the cause of these killings. They are responsible for this killing. Nigeria media, Nigeria journalists, you are the causes of these killings because you use your mouth. You lie against innocent people that tells people the truth, that they should know what is coming. You lie against them. You lie against Mazinam Dekano. You lie against our prime minister. Today, immediately they take away our prime minister. These killing spreads enter every corner of Nigeria. No place is safe in Nigeria anymore. The only voice that they heard and they shiver, the only voice that can save the terrorists is our prime minister, Samuel Ekpa. You guys succeeded in taming him in Finland. You guys succeeded in taking him away so that these killings will start. And you are coming out to report that 50 is killed in Plateau, 28 is killed in Enugu, Delta State, 100 is killed. Is this what you continue to be reporting? You call Nigeria one? Is Nigeria a country now? Are you so proud of such a country? God will punish every one of you. Anyone that is still calling Nigeria a country, God will visit you with this death. This will be your portion. God punish every one of you. Divide Nigeria to save life. I don't know the silence of the whole world against Nigeria. See the atrocity that is going on. The whole world is silent. The same atrocity will visit every one of you guys in anywhere you are. So shall it be. Enough is enough. Look at human being killed. Animals are even more respected in the land of Nigeria, the so-called geographical location called Nigeria. Animals are respected. Nobody is safe in Nigeria. No one. Nobody is safe in Nigeria. Since they take away these great two men, that these terrorists will hear their voice and they will mellow. Today, look at them. The two men are out. As they have tamed them, the terrorists are all over, killing, kidnapping, and sharing money, showing it in social media, and no one is going after them. Musa is in Biafra land, killing innocent people, bombing their houses because they decide to protect themselves. God will punish you, Musa. It shall never be well with you. You general terrorist Musa, that is the head of the so-called army, the terrorist army. It shall never be well with every one of you. Thank you, my brother. I yield my mic. Good night from me.
Wow, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a solid one. That was a strong one indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear friends, we are angry, but one thing that gives us solace, one thing that gives us comfort is that what we have always been suffering before, and we're talking, so many of these people that are feeling the music today, they were telling us, I beg, Nnamdi Kanu, you are buying your people, and Simon Ekpa, you go and kidnap him, bring him to Nigeria, let him face judgment in Nigeria. We're no longer hearing their voice. Some of them have gone cold because some of them that were calling for Simon Ekpa's head, most of them are conducting burial in their compound right now. Can you imagine that? Almost all of them that were calling for the head of Simon Ekpa, majority of them today, if they are not conducting burial, they are hiding inside the bush in their village. Some of them cannot even go back to their villages anymore. And some of them would wish they had one Simon Ekpa somewhere in their village to speak for them. And as Simon Ekpa told them, that time is coming when we will no longer even do broadcasts. They will be the one doing broadcasts for us. They will be doing broadcasts for free. Are we not seeing it today? Some of the men that come out on Channels TV, on Arise News, and say, call for him, go and pick him up, pick him up. When you see them today, they are saying, Sabalekpa is no longer there, but the killings are going on. Yeah, Nigerian government, tell us the truth, like that man that was talking the other time. That man that was saying, hey, this is not an you are deceiving yourself. All your children are the terrorists. You guys remember when he was saying Sabalekpa is a terrorist, Sabalekpa is a liar, Sabalekpa must be brought back? Today, he's no longer saying it. He's hiding inside the newsroom. Because maybe if he's from some part of those Benue, all those places, he's afraid to go home because his neighbor was just buried last week. If he goes back, it might be his turn. So he's afraid to go home. It will touch all of you. Nigeria is boiling. And it will continue to boil.
It is remaining Musa. Musa must come to Biafra land. He will be captured red-handed.
Yes.
Many Musa.
Thank you very much. All right, we have David Nana is back. Let's see if his mic will speak before we'll give it to Rage and Fury. Because David was speaking before his mic got interrupted. David, are you there? Can you grab this mic?
Yes, thank you so much. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, you are audible. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me another opportunity. Thank you, Sister Helen Peters. You said it as it is. Musa is the chief terrorist commander in that contraction called Nigeria. Upon all the benefits that they can give to the Biafran people, it is recruitment of Biafran youth into the terrorist Nigerian army. That is so sad. So Nigerian Biafran youth, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you, he made you to understand that Nigeria hated you with passion. He made you to understand that there is nothing that is beneficial in Nigeria for you as a Biafran. Most of you called him names. Most of the political leaders called him names, said that he's a warmonger. Upon all the lucrative appointments, upon all the lucrative jobs, NNPC, immigration, customs, and all the parastatals of government that are not militarily inclined, you cannot see them come to Biafra land to advertise it. It doesn't have a federal quota or federal character reflection. Biafran people or Igbos, they don't have their own quota when it comes to recruitment into immigration or NNPC. No. When it comes to those recruitment, they go to Fulani, they go to Afonjas, they go to the north, they go to the west. It is not for the southeast. No. Even when you apply for jobs, opportunities, and employment in that category, they will never give to you. But the one they will bring to your doorstep without you requesting for it is for you to come and die for one Nigeria. That is the only one that they think is suitable for you as a Biafran. That is how sad that it is. And it is a proof to you that Nigeria wants you dead. What they could not accomplish between 1967 to 1970, they are taking their time to take you out one after the other. If they don't send you to Oronu, they will send you to Nasarawa. They will send you to Kanu. They will send you to Kafanchan, Kaduna, where the terrorists have their bases. And you can never survive it. You have seen how the terrorists have been overrunning the military formations or the military barracks in the north. That is where they want to recruit you and send you to go and defend them in the north. But remember what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. They will send all their terrorists to Biafra land. they will send the military to come to Biafra and kill our people. Why the terrorists that they themselves employed, they themselves recruited, will take over their land. And when the ones that will be remaining from Biafran territory goes back, they will find no place of their own. And they are doing exactly that. They are using you. They want to use you to defend their territories in the north. And they know that eventually you can never defeat the terrorists in the north. It is not possible. Why? Because they are the sponsors of those who are killing Christians in the north. So Nigerian army coming to Biafra land to beg, that have shown that the Biafran Defense Forces are on a very wonderful winning streak. How many times since all these wars started have you seen that the Biafran Defense Forces or the Biafran Defense Council have come out to call for recruitment? No! That tells you that the land of our ancestors are swallowing our enemies one after the other. Just like Information Minister and the Deputy said, there is no recruitment in BDF or BLA. Over 100,000 men under arms are intact. So all these years that these people have been going to the camps of the Biafran people, of the defense forces to fight their battle, does it mean that the Biafran defense forces are not falling? Of course, they are not falling. Because if there is any shortage of personnel, you will know that the Biafran people are looking for personnel to defend their land. That is why we are telling you that the men and women to defend our land are very much eager. They are ready and they are intact. What is needed is only the finance to boost their morale more and more. Granules, walking sticks, and all the rest of the machines that they need to evict these terrorists from our land. That is what is needed at this particular time. And we must do everything humanly possible to support that quest and that fight to evict all these terrorists in our land. And we must give kudos to the Biafran Defense Forces. Look at how people are being killed in Benue State. Mass graves here and there, all over Nigeria. Biafra land is affected, we understand that. But the rate at which people are killed in other states in Nigeria is so alarming. And the reason that you have some pockets of killing in Biafra land is because of the activities, the defense that is mounted by the Biafran Defense Forces. General Igwe Butuzo and the gallant Biafran men and women who have given their lives for the defense of the land, they are very much in control of Biafran territory. And we must continue to support them. Nigeria never meant well for the Biafran people. And for those of you who are recruiting or who are joining the Nigerian military, just like we know that about 53 people have already joined in Abia or Yaba. Of course, what it means is that you are already writing your death warrant. You are already digging your grave even before your time comes. Because you as a Biafran, after you finish your education, you have no job. After you finish your youth service, you have no job. The government cannot provide job for you. The government cannot support you to go to school. The government cannot support you even when you are out of school. There is nothing the government will do for you whatsoever. And when you even come out to protest against the injustices of government against you, the same government will turn around, arrest you, they will kill you, they will jail you, they will humiliate you, and you know, subject you to all manner of dehumanizing treatment. This is what the Nigerian government have done to you. And instead of them to give you the good life that you desire, they can never do that for you. The only thing that they feel you can merit or you merit in Biafran territory is for you to join the Nigerian army. That is very, very unfortunate. So any Biafran that wake up tomorrow to even think about joining the Nigerian army, you have already written your death warrant. You have already died. You are a corpse walking. You are a walking corpse. Biafra is not Nigeria. You must rise up to defend your land. You must rise up to support the Biafran Defense Forces. You must rise up to support the Biafran Republic government in exile. This is the government that is responsible for the protection of our land. This is the government that have prevented IDP camps in Biafran territory. This is the government that have been speaking for you. This is the government that want the international community to recognize the atrocities that the Nigerian government are committing against you as a Biafran youth. And that is why you must listen to the Biafran government, because they have a very good plan for you as a Biafran youth. It doesn't matter what you are passing through at this particular time. Yes, it doesn't matter. What matters is that at the end of this process, at the end of all this suffering and subjugation that we have been experiencing in Nigeria, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. The government of Biafra will provide a very conducive environment and life for you. That is the reason why you must not join the terrorist Nigerian government, because joining them means that you don't want Biafra to be restored. So, wonderful people and lovers of freedom, I thank you so much for what the Biafran government are doing. And I believe, having seen the truth, having seen the modus operandi of the Nigerian terrorist government, the Biafran youth will not in any way join the terrorist Nigerian government in their begging or in their quest to recruit you into their army, because that is a death warrant on the waiting for you. Thank you so much, my Deputy Information Minister, for giving me this opportunity. I yield my mic from here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. David Nana, always eloquent, always spot on, and always full of the ingredients that makes a Biafran activist. Thank you so very much. All right, we move, and I invite Rage and Fury to grab the mic. Please
All right, sir.
watch the time
Thank.
and just hit it back, back, back.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, my Deputy Honorable Minister of Information. Greetings to the Honorable Minister of Information and every great comrade here present. Special greetings to all our leaders from the days of Ojuku to the time of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to the days of our acting Prime Minister. Special greetings to all the Biafra Defense Forces, the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Navy. Happy birthday to you in area command, is it Commando Seku? We celebrate you, sir. Thank you for the great work that you are doing. And to every personnel of the Biafra Liberation Army, we respect you, we honor you, and we appreciate everything that you do for us. Greetings to all our donors that are making things happen with this movement. And my heart go to all my brothers and sisters that have been murdered by the Nigeria state with their whatever they call them, terrorists in uniform and terrorists in rag. My heart goes to all the fallen Biafrans. May your souls rest in peace, and may your spirit violently and furiously fight with our men, our Biafra Liberation Army, until Biafra is fully liberated. What more can I say? I'm of the opinion that there should be a telegram, because a telegram whereby when stuff like this happen, all of us from the X, we can just be directed to that telegram, and the child, as in the contact of the Finland and the Prime Minister, even the President, could be posted on that telegram. Every Biafran just put there, copy those videos, and we can send as many as 50, as 150 people send that same video of the genocide that is being committed by the Nigerian terrorists, what Alexandra Stubb is supporting in Biafra land. You understand? It's just an opinion. If that could be possible, we really appreciate it. And talking about calling for our youth from Biafra, from the Biafran extract to join the military. The truth is that the reason why any reasonable person wants to join the military is for security. And that security begins from the security of your immediate family, which extends to the whole nation. You understand? So it is only unreasonable and a brain damaged individual that will join a security where you will be sent to go and kill all your people, all your clansmen, all your village people, all your relatives. They join you with the terrorists, Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, all the Fulani terrorists. They join you together and send you to your communities and kill all the people that exist in your family community. After killing everybody, they will push your resources to Britain and to the external world. You understand? It's only a foolish person that is going to join such military. You understand? So that's why you see that none of our people are going to join Nigeria Army, because that is what they stand for. You see, they send you to their colleagues in the north that are ravaging the race, and they will get rid of you, or they will combine you with their terrorist Fulani that are in uniform, or other terrorists that are in uniform from different parts of the world, and they will send you back to your own village and kill all your people. So the purpose is to Islamize your land, hand over your land to the Fulani terrorists, and ship all your resources to Britain and to the Europeans and whatever you think of, like Finland is doing today. You understand? So it's only a foolish person that is going to join that army. Our people will never join a terrorist army. Isoko and Urobo. What I will not join the army now. What I will not join the soldier. War for why join the soldier in Nigeria, because soldier in Nigeria now. A terrorist of one. And they right here. What a join the soldier in Nigeria is either Ariku Wakuba with terrorist Fulani na, or be terrorist in Nigeria, a soldier in Nigeria. Ara was your Bisoko Boburobona. Ari Bawoma and Bobby, the Mama met a mag by Yama, Inimari Mabobi Kusiano. Adi Bumak Siana, Ritaya Lemaro or Bobo in Britain. Or a soldier in a military Nigeria rock, a Bevlani. So what a robo soko, ayo wo robo. I wouldn't know or Ubra war a Biafra Jose. Why is the soldier? Why retire because or na wala ulover and a panaro Islamize a woman at Bobby on your Islam mountain, awala kubana. I am away Galubena now, understanding, what I have every Friday. In a block with the Rugal and a Dero Zoran a Bobby, a dairy worry, a block on the Bobby, the take care of short on a go, you understand? Yeah, I know I want to row, I gave learning, you understand? So, one I want to arrest the man, a Bobby, a Galubena. Wana wonoye, so what I want to really soldier, why retire in soldier Nigeria, why I join soldier a Biafra, soldier Biafra, it's a what's you defend it, what's a Hoku Brotoma, no way full and ninja, you we Yorubaya, where we saw your areas your boy, so can you burubu, are you big boy, are you big good, are you big car, are you bear boy Biafra jo, I'm guessing you still no little man, but woman look around and no little Mario. So you people should drop down from that anything that has to do with the Nigerian military. You understand? We don't join terrorist military. We join a military that has its loyalty to first the Almighty God and to the people of Biafra and to the land of Biafra. Not an army that has its loyalty to one Islamic world or to terrorist world or to Britain that is out to enslave. People do not join the army so they can kill all our brothers, push our resources to Britain or to push our resources to the white man. That is stupidity. That is foolishness. Thank you very much, Michael. Let me use the mic once again. My heart goes to all our brothers and sisters that have been killed. Are you the mic here?
Thank you. Thank you. Rage and Fury. Now, without wasting time, we'll quickly hand over the mic to Hardcore. Hardcore, please grab the mic and give
Yes,
us
so
your
bam 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 bam. Chineke.
Mbatuegu, grab it. Go ahead.
Thank you all Biafrans, all formidables. Greetings to everyone. And all is well because Abiyama is at work. Like I used to say, Adagwa Mwamari here. The whole Nigerian youths has turned their back against the Zoo army. You know the fun that is in military. That you are hanging your gun on the shoulder and the people around you are your peers. You did training with them. Probably you know them in secondary school. Probably you know their way of life, and maybe you're not from the same tribe. You share your ideas. Imagine you as a Biafran joining Nigerian military, and you are side by side with a Fulani who come from Niger or Chad wearing uniform. It's not even hearing English. You know they hear come or go. Probably he will be the one behind you with the gun. It's very, very clear. They just want to gather our youth, put them together, send them one mission and finish them there. That is what they want to do. And before people will even begin to notice what is going on, a lot of Biafrans have died in the military. So many of them have died. So many of their corpses rotting in the bush, in the Zambisa forest there. Their family, the wives, were no compensation, nothing. How much are they even paying you that you have to die? The system that is so corrupt that most of the commanders are so-called repented Boko Haram. Okay, I share this with you. Someone was sharing the story somewhere that what happened in their camp when they were in Bono State is even the worst thing that made him resign from military. That they called them for pep talks and asked everybody to submit their guns. Obey the last order. Everybody hand over their guns to the armorer. And they were relaxing. The only people having gone are the security at the entrance. So they relaxed now. Everybody can come together under the tree with chairs, sitting down, waiting for the OC to come and talk to them. Now, what saved him was that he had a running stomach. He has to enter toilet. This pit latrine. That he was inside that pit latrine before he could finish what he's doing, and there is gunshot everywhere. They asked them to keep their gun, and as they keep their gun, they gather them together, not knowing that the camp has been surrounded by Boko Haram. He said that 95% of them there, they are all Christian soldiers. That nobody survived, only him. Because he has to jump inside that sheet, and the sheet covered him. He stayed there for more than 3 hours until they finished, packed the other ammunition, and left. Now, what surprises is that the commander who is in charge of that place, nothing happened to him. After these people left, he came out, entered his car, and drove out. So, is this the kind of system someone is preparing to go and join? Where on earth do you hear that people, so that a country will catch a terrorist that is massacring their people and eventually turn them to angels, wear them white clothes like choirs, and present them to you? Oh, they have repented. They have sworn to us with Quran that they will not kill again. These are those terrorists you see in the street of Biafra wearing Nigerian military uniform and police, because they don't hear English. If you say officer beg, they thought you are saying down Boroba, and they will fire you immediately. So no sane human, a Biafran, should ever. But if you persist, make sure you write your will. Because if you don't die by the gods of the land, the enemies will buy you. If you eventually turn to Sabo and come, the ancients, warriors, they will take care of you. Like I said earlier, the current liberation forces, our BLAs today, There is difference between an army and warriors. They are warriors. They are people who have made their body and soul available for the spirit to possess. That is why they are undefeatable. Like I said earlier, they are ancient men and women. And whoever rises against them is going down. That is the mystery behind it. No be juju, no be anything. They are choosing. They didn't fill any form for recruit them. They didn't bribe anybody to put their name. They were chosen by the gods of the land. And there's nothing any man can do about it. Because the spirit of Biafra flows with them every day. If you want to be in army, be patient, like my sister said earlier. Be patient when Biafra come. At least you enter military where you at least live in a better house. Your children will have hope for a better education. You as a soldier, when you are moving on the street, people will respect you. Even you will even encourage your own child to please, when you grow up, please. Because even in our land, then military will be compulsory for every child. So be patient. You can now see it that this will hurt us. Who is bringing all the containers that is coming to that zoo? Is we the Biafrans. How many Biafrans are in the custom? Are they even supposed to be in the commerce sector? They will just bring one Fulani from Futajalon. Before, after repentance, we work in army or the police 2-3 days. They will put them at the head of custom. Tell me anybody that is in a strong position that is from the north, that is a Nigerian. It is not Nigerians that is ruling Nigerians. Those ruling you are visitors, Fulanis. So they don't care. They don't give a damn what happened around you. So the only thing they can bring for us is they want to turn us to mortuary attendants. As we come and join army. Army there. Anybody that made this mistake and joined this military, I don't want to say much, but the point remains that we are winning. We are winning. If we are not winning, they will not be looking for more men to add. For them to look for men to add means that BLA is reducing them. That's all I have to say. Support BLA, fund them every weekend so that we'll get our land and we'll get our freedom. Airborne, airborne, airborne,
Airborne, airborne, airborne. Thank you so much, Hardcore. Thank you. I don't know, Rage and Fury, why are you raising your hand? You want to sing?
Actually, just want to add a little thing. I don't know if I can have the opportunity to do so.
Okay, go ahead. You have 2 minutes to do that.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. I want to speak to every indigenous people in Nigeria. One thing I need you to understand is that the terrorism that is happening in Nigeria is being sponsored by the political class, the politicians, Nigeria politicians, from the presidency to the local government chairman to the very least, to do all these political stooges. These are the sponsors of the terrorism, and their master, which is the Ogakpata of them all, is Britain, and they are using the Fulani as the arrowhead, you understand, to front this terrorism that is happening in that the place they call Nigeria. And one thing I need you to understand is that in a day they will kill over 100 people in Nigeria, even over 200 people. Look at what they are killing all over the Benue, around Benue now. Just in a trick of an eye, within 3 days, 5,000 people have been killed. Look at what happened in a Biafra land. 25 people killed by the Nigeria so-called security agent. You understand? Can this thing happen? World? Can 25 people be killed in America and the government of America will not declare a day of national mourning? Can 25 people be killed in Finland and the government of Finland will not declare a day of national mourning? But because Nigerian government is the one behind all the terrorism that is happening, they don't give a damn. They don't give a toss. If you like, go to hell. When they kill your people, you understand? You are on your own. Don't think of how you bury your people. So what am I trying to say? To all of you that are still relaxing because it has not gotten to you, our brothers and our sisters in Uromi did not know that it could get to them. until it got to them. So beware. It is time for you to sit up, come together, and raise a formidable force. No matter whether you are from Oduduwa, whether you are from the north, we Biafrans, we have put ourselves together, and we keep spreading the news that there is need for us to have more unity amongst Biafra because we are the most hated. You understand? We are the most hated. We must unite together and fund the liberation army that has been set up by our government. You understand? So as to withstand these people, so as to challenge these people and push them out of our land. Without so, believe you me, we are all dead. Because these people, I told you before that all of them, they are united by their, thank you very much. They are united by their interest. And the interest is our resources. So long as the resources is involved, they are united, no matter their color, no matter the language they speak. Thank you very much. So everybody rise up and defend yourself. That is the message. Because the government is sponsoring the terrorism that is happening all over the place they call Nigeria. I yield the mic.
Thank you, Rage and Fury. Thank you very much. I don't know if Mazi Sonny, are you there? I've sent you a message on WhatsApp and I sent you on your inbox. I don't know if you got it. Is our minister here? Minister Information, are you there?
Eh,
Mazi Sonny, are you?
I'm just coming in. I wasn't here.
Okay.
Just coming
You
in.
need to co-host one of the or two of them because I have to attend to some things now. Betty Ford, our beloved minister, please grab the mic and give us your submission. After you, Mazi Unko the number. Please, Mazi Sonny, co-host Unko the number and maybe Nonso also, so that I'll attend to the big boy here.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Honorable Betty, go ahead. Go the number. Grab the co-host, please.
Thank you, my ministers, wonderful ministers. I love seeing them and hearing from them all the time. I greet every Biafran here. I mean the genuine Biafrans, not those who are just paying lip service to freedom fighting. I pray and remember my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every day, and I know that God will release him one day for us. And I also remember my indomitable Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Please, God, release him for us. We love him so much. The freedom fighter. And my wonderful APM, the man that doesn't talk too much, but believes in action. My people, I feel very sad, and I pray to God Almighty to rest the soul of all the people being killed by these marauding minority Fulanis trying to rule the majority. The issue here is that some of our people really don't know about these people, what they do at all times. You know, when they come to impoverish you, what they want to do is that once you are poor, wretched, and have nothing, any nonsense they give you, you are bound to accept it. Coming to recruit our boys, they went to Aqua Cross, they went to Enugu, preaching to them. The question those boys should be asking Nigeria government, is there any conventional war or any war in Nigeria that requires recruitment? When they bring anything bad, they will take it to Southeast. Terrorists, killers, ISIS, all of them. Now, when it comes to military, they want to come and recruit our men so that it will go down to what Gumi told them. Arm and train Igbo youths to fight IPOB. Why would our boys join them?
I will also say it in Igbo. Do you know there's a soldier that ran away? He went to, I think, either Italy or Cyprus. He was there shouting out to eastern, southeast, and southwest, telling them that these people, they will pack all of you, telling you to go and fight at Zambisa Forest. And they will then tell the terrorists to ambush all of them and kill them. And this is still the same war that they brought to us in 1967 to 1970, still going on to wipe all our men. Why would somebody from South join Nigeria Army? The terrorists are being released. They will tell you that they have repented. But Onyendu is there languishing in jail, going to 5 years now. And they stretched their hands to Finland and held our PM. Now they want to come and recruit you people as Gumi ordered to come and start killing our people. Tell me any other state where they go to fight with helicopter, 50 armor tanks, if not Southeast. And that is where they will either recruit you, send you there, or send you to Zambisa Forest. So that if your brothers you are going to fight in Southeast didn't kill you, those in Northeast will kill you. So my people, any of you that is going to join that Nigerian army, just know it that you are on your own. Ndị Igbo ndị be anyị na-aba amị, ife a na-eme na Hamufu, na-eme na Ọkigwe, na-eme na Ọlụ, na-eme na Owerri, ọ dị unu mma? Every Igbo mother kwelu ka nwa ya baa amị ndị Nigeria, ya malụkwa na ọgba aka nwa. Ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo, oge elugokwa mgbe unu ga-ashine n'anya unu. Unu ekwekwana ka ụmụ unu baa Nigerian Army. They are doing everything. Ife niile fa na-eme bụ ka fa kpochapụ ụmụ nwoke anyị. Ụmụ nwaanyị ama enwezi di fa ga-anụ. Agha daba anya ma enwe ụmụ nwoke. Ọkwa ka mgbalụ na ama. Fa bulukwa fa feje dobe fa ebe ndị terrorist ga-egbusi fa ncha. Duo na ụmụ unu ọdụ. Onye ọbụla kọba nri na backyard ya. Ọ bụ na fa nọ n'ugbo, rapụnụ fa n'ugbo, kọbanụ nri, o nwee bag eji akọ nri kịta. Una na-akọ nri n'ụlọ. Ị ga-akọnwu tomato, kọọ ji, kọọ ede, kọọ akpụ dị. Ka anyị gosikenenu ndị Hausa na ndị Fulani a na anyị abụrụ ndị nzuzu. Ekwusikwa m, ndị be anyị nọ hịa kemgbe na-agwakwa unu okwu. Ndị Igbo ndị ibe m na-anụ ife m na-asụ, ọkwa unu ka m na-agwa. Unu ekwekwana ka ụmụ unu baa amị. Thank you, my people.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Lady Betty. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. You have said it all. See, my people, we don't need to be saying this to our people, because something you wear in the wrist, you don't use a mirror to look at it. Yes, if I want to, it's obvious that these people, they want to reduce us. They brought all the terrorists from all Sahel, from all Africa, kept them in our bushes. They are there in our bushes. They surrender us there. Okay, what they're waiting for, they have even said it to our people they kidnapped, but we don't take all those things serious. I was talking to some people today. Even I've met several voice. I have met voice. I have met, what have I to share pertaining this particular issue? Yes, telling our people, because the thing really, to my own side, it paid me so much that people will be saying, they're telling you they have the God to come to our land to beg you to join the military. Whenever they need something, but they will not beg you to join the custom, they will not beg you to join the Navy, they will not beg you to join other ones, where they will reduce you. Many people have said it, how they disarm them and they kill some of them,
and the Sabisa forest, they reduced. Imagine a night where they buried 1,000 soldiers a night, and those soldiers, no Fulani were among. No Fulani were among. A night they bury 1,000 at once a night. Imagine, you know what is 1,000 people? They killed. These are Sultans. Any indigenous person, not only Biafra, that join Nigerian military, what it means that you are helping Fulani to take over your village. That is the issue. You are helping the Fulanis to take over your village. Then after helping them, they will destroy you because you will never come alive. And if you're a Biafran, you foolishly, idiotically go and join them. After helping them to take over a village, they bring you into our land because you cannot hire 3 months there, 3 months training, they give you gun. And they push you into our land to come and fight Biafra defense forces. The land will soak your blood. Yes. On Caribbean, call your people at home, like I've done my own. I'll call them, nobody to join. Instead of you to join Nigerian military, better you group yourself in your village there, group yourself, and the youth. If you don't know what to do, contact me. I will tell you how some things you will do. When they come to attack your village, at least you do something. Okay? Don't waste your time, because if you die defending your land, it's a honorable death. Than for you to go and supporting your enemy to take over your land. Thereafter, they will still kill you because you must surely die. They will not leave you. They will not leave you. Okay? So my people, this is really something we need to make a call. Not only as we're talking here. Put a call to your people at home. Put a call to their people. Put a call and call the youth there. Tell them this. Let them pass it to the. This thing we're saying, communication is from here to here. When you tell this youth to tell another person. You tell this youth to tell another person. Make sure you call some people and tell them. Call them. Even those who have enlisted, they say if they get this information, get on time, they can easily resign or quit from joining. Okay, these are the people who will fight for us. Because all of us who are here, when the thing get to the level you go, we find means to go home. Because who must defend our land? Okay? If I have to die, that is the best place to die. That is the best place to die. Defending my irreplaceable territorial heritage. Okay? If we go and help enemy to take it in the name of joining Nigeria military, tell me what goods have come out of Nigeria military? Where Boko Haram is the head, where terrorists is the head. Let us be wise. We're not supposed to be telling our people this thing. I'm telling you. This thing we're saying now, we're not supposed to be telling it to our people. I don't know what is wrong with our people. We're not supposed to be saying it. But however, we must say what we need to say. Anybody who have here, let you listen. Because there are many, if the evidence are obvious. Join Nigerian military corps, military name. People, please, you have the, I don't know who, is it the Kodat son? Okay, Kodat son, I think you come before next time. Next time. You have the mic. Or give, my minister, do you have anything to say? Should I go on? Kodat son, I have the mic. Kodat son,
Yes,
are you
thank
there?
you very much. Mazi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, our information ministers. Good evening to you, Mazi, and good evening to you, my fellow Biafrans. The question that the topic of this piece is asking is a very crucial one. We, the Igbo youths, who are either in Biafra land or in the zoo, Nigeria, it is the same question that we are asking. Why are they not giving us option to go into the CBN or to customs or even the DSS? Why haven't they given us invitation to come and join the road safety or to join even these idiotic people, the Peace Corps? None. They want to bring us into the army to slaughter us. And I'm telling this to all of us who are youth in Biafra land and in the rest of Nigeria. This is a warning to you. You will go into that army, you will not come out of it alive. You will not last long. I promise you. You will not last long. This is what we are saying here in this place. Is what I already know. I already know. Since 7 to 8 years ago when I graduated from the university, I already know. That was when I started listening to Martin Namdekano. I already know that anybody from our region
who joins the Nigerian army is a dead man walking. You are a walking corpse. Take this as a warning. Don't join any Nigerian security agency, not only the army, even the navy. Anything that carries gun for Nigeria, don't join. Everything that wears uniform for Nigeria, don't join. If you do so, you are playing with your life. One day they will just pass a law and give AK-47 to road safety and deploy them to troubled areas. I'm telling you, because the Nigerian military forces they are declining faster than they expected, and they were hoping to use it in some ways as a weapon against indigenous people. So, for example, they will recruit Biafrans, most especially of Igbo extractions, because they know those ones are the most stubborn and the most unyielding, and they will deploy them to the north. They will deploy them to Sokoto. They will deploy them to Borno. They will deploy them to Katsina. They will deploy them to Niger State, all these troubled areas, to Kaduna, where they are going to be killed. And you know one thing, the hypocrisy of saying that Mazi Manaba is killing Nigerian troops, which he is supposed to, and he's doing it very well. And they are always broadcasting his destruction of the Nigerian terrorist organization called the Nigerian Army, and their other sister terrorist organizations, the Air Force, Navy, Police, and all that. But at the same time, there are much more killing. There are the Boko Haram and others are killing the Nigerian army faster than the BLA is killing the Nigerian army over there in the north. But no media outlet is reporting it. No government official is talking about it. The reason is because those soldiers that are being killed are Biafrans. They are Yorubas. They are not Northerners. They are not Fulani. But the terrorists that the BLA is killing, despite the few of them that are being killed here and there, are all
And
the terrorists in uniform. They are
you
Boko
have
Haram.
to quote that this one.
Yeah.
Correct your audience. I will be listening to you. The BDF,
Okay, sorry.
Biafra Army, are killing the terrorists that come to kill our women and children in their sleeps. Those are the people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We don't.
Yes,
We
it's
don't.
true.
We
I
don't,
concur.
we don't
I
go
concur.
after any army that is not coming against our people. We are after the terrorist
Yes.
army that comes in uniform to kill. These are the terrorist army that burnt Biafrans in their sleeps in Okigwe. These are the terrorist Islamic Jihadist terrorist armies. So the Biafra army and the people of Biafra are killing these terrorists back for burning their women and children and babies in their sleeps. So put it well to them,
Yes.
so they will know and hear it well.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Yes, as the Honorable Minister has said, we are defending our people from the terrorism of the Nigerian army, and which is actually what is the key thing that buttresses my point on the fact that it is actually the terrorists in their midst that the BLA are really hitting, because it is only the terrorists, the untrained soldiers, the ones that are unprofessional, that are going to burn down family houses with women and children in it and burning them alive. Not the ones that are trained. It is the terrorists that they call the rehabilitated terrorists, which are not really rehabilitated. They just come in there, give them orientation on what to do, and then give them army uniform to come down to the east and kill people. And they are doing exactly what they were orientated to do, which is to kill civilians, to burn down homes. How will you say that you want to go and fight the BLA? You're going into communities to fight so-called, as you call them, unknown gunmen. No, you know they are not unknown gunmen. You know their bases. The Nigerian army knows where BLA bases are, but they are not going there to attack them. They are going to communities to attack and kill people. It tells of who really they are taking down, which is that they are taking down terrorists. So because they are taking down the terrorists they sent down to the east, every day they are broadcasting it in the media and saying terrorism of Simon Epa, terrorism of Simon Epa. But the real terrorism against the Nigerian army is going on in the north, where they have the guts to even overrun military formations, to attack army barracks, attack army garrisons and installations. But they keep it silent in the media. They never report such things on TVC and Arise News.
It tells of what really is the problem of Nigeria. So you're not reporting the attack of Nigerian army barracks in Taraba, in Niger State, in Kaduna. You're not reporting any of these army formation attacks by bandits, and this comes also with the irony of the Nigerian government and the Nigerian propaganda media having the skill of fooling those who wants to be fooled. How can you say that some people are hunters coming down from the Sahel? They don't speak any Nigerian language. They don't speak even the version of the Fulani that are in Nigeria. They don't speak Hausa. They don't speak Bagi. They don't speak Nubi. They are in North Central. They don't speak the local language, but they are here killing people. You call them bandits, hunters. None of those things are direct qualification. You call them terrorists because that's exactly what you're doing. Attacking somebody at night and killing them in their home is not banditry. That is terrorism, cold blood murder. So this is just a warning to my fellow youth in Biafra land and in Nigeria. Don't join any uniformed service of the Nigerian state. If you do that, you have signed your death warrant. Anyị achọghị ịnụ n'ọya Igbo ka mbọ mgbe biele ga-ejide gị. Ha jide gị, ha gbaa gị egbe n'isi, Igbo nnukwu is what I'm telling them. Is what I'm telling you. Don't be a fool. Stay away from those things because there is no brother in the jungle. Don't come into the jungle, and that jungle is the fight between the Nigerian state and the survivor of the Biafra people. And every day they keep proving that we are fighting for survival by this terrorism they are committing in the last few hours and in the last few days, going to our homes and burning it down with women and children in it. That is an unforgivable atrocity. So that is just my advice to my fellow youths in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Stay away from the Nigerian state. Everything in Nigerian state. Once the thing is that thing is wearing uniform for Nigeria, road safety, the civil defense, police, customs, stay away from it. Because one day they will deploy customs to Biafra land. Thank you very much, my fellow Biafrans. Thank you very much, Information Minister.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi Kodatsan. Thank you. You see, people, as everybody have said here, let us continue spreading this truth. Nobody is fools. These people they take us for ride. They take us at least we are nothing. When it comes to something that will benefit our people, they will not come. And they will send our people. I think one of them was begging our people, say, look at him now. In Soto Sassat. He said, look at me now. Am I not okay? Since I joined the military, I've not lacked anything. I'm not. But you don't tell them how many the people that joined before, where are they? The people that joined. Whose mic is on, please?
Hello, good evening.
Whose mic is on?
Good evening, everyone.
Please, off your mic first. Off your mic. Off your mic. Off your mic. I will bring you. Off your mic, please. So they bring he was begging them. He tell them, look at how. You don't tell them how many people that have those who joined before. Where are they? Who joined before? Where are those people that joined before? Last time we had a door like them in Abakaleke, one barrack in Abakaleke, and by all of them. Nobody bring the news out. Nobody bring the news out. Somebody, a Nigerian journalist, said that in the north, a local government has only 5 police officers. Only 5. And 1 van. It wasn't coming from us. 1 van. You ask yourself, all these repentant terrorists they talk about, where are they? All those repentant they recruit in the military and police, DSS, where are they? All of them, they bring them into our land. They call them a bubago. They put some in the military. They put some in the police. They put DSS and civil defense. They brought them into our land, call them a bubago, call them AVG and Udogashi. They use the Fulanis that speak Igbo, that grow up in our lands. They put them in the front, and they're using them to go and begin to commit atrocity against our people, against our women. They kidnap, they harvest organ, they share the money. Check in our land, any place they do kidnap, go and check there. See they close to two posts to that checking point. To where they kidnap, you see checking point. They will be there monitoring them, guiding the area for them. Then they will be take the people and bargain for ransom. And those who don't have money never come back. Last time the one small Fulani, that guy is not up to 20, maybe 20 or 18 years. He was saying that they used to harvest organ. How much are they selling the organ? They say it's 25,000 naira. 25 organ, 25,000 naira. You know, whenever they want organ, Britain want organ, which reason they created SARS. They will go and cause crisis. They will kidnap our people, harvest the organ, and they kidnap and harvest for bigger foundation. That is why our people, if you are looking for anybody in authority, their criminal authority, terrorist authority to serve you, you on your own, because all these things are there. All these things are there. This story that disgusting, that even surprising me that the government will begin the selling of organs of their people. It has to tell you that the people who are claim they're ruling you, where they come from? Are they truly our bloods? Are they truly our blood? That somebody who says is your own person, we begin the selling of organs. That is whenever they need organ, they will go and cause crisis and kidnap people and harvest organ. Because this thing, we're not making it up. None of us know that Britain created SARS solely to harvest organ. But Maznan can say it and we will not take it serious until one of them, the British people come. There something happened. They began to question why they're funding SARS. Why is Britain funding SARS? Funding SARS to harvest organ. And when we hear these things, nobody protests. Are you telling me that this kind of thing will happen in Britain or any European country? The citizens will not protest. They will not protest against it. Our people say, I'm telling you, if not, hey, it's too bad. Anyways, my brother that just came in, please hold on. We'll give you mic. If you want to speak, you raise up your hand, okay? And is it an ancestral warrior? Please, you have the mic. Ancestral warrior, are you there? Is it ancestral warrior I'm calling so? Maybe I'm not making a mistake. Ancestral warrior. Okay. Who just came in just now that spoke? Is it I just give it. I forgot the guy I brought in just now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I just joined. I saw the discussion that we are saying. Thank God that many people have said many things on this issue, on this topic. Nigerian Army begs Biafrans to join army. Why not CBN, custom, and presidency? Thank God that our people are waking up. I listened to one channel news. They were interviewing one Igbo man. As I don't know whether he's a senator. Even if Chukwumerije, Abadibe have said something on that. So they were asking the man why the Igbo is not joining the army. The man said when it is a CBN, police, oil company, they don't allocate to Igbos, but when it is military, because the Igbos are fearing, they say that the Igbos are terrorists. So, and they are killing Igbo youth. The man mentioned of Imo State, what is going on in Imo State. There are some communities you cannot see any young man there. They have killed all of them, or most of them, they are run out. So, who will join the army? Is it empty house or empty bush will come and join the army? So, what I'm saying here now is that now this is a systematic plan to wipe away our people and our youth. And it is high time our people should have understand that these people have a plan. They have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D on how to decimate our people. Okay, I could remember last, was it 2017, when they did Operation Python Dance, when they went to the house of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
After that Operation Python dance, all of us, we saw people that were drinking on the mud. You understand me? After that event that happened, maybe after like 2 months or 3 months, you could you imagine that Nigerian army said they want to immunize children without any authority from the federal government, from the Senate, even from the State House of Assembly. They were going from school to school with force until we alerted people. Mothers, everybody scattered for safety. Everybody, they went to school and collected their children. Say no, how can then? You ask yourself, is it the duty of the army to immunize children or to give them anything without the Ministry of Health not passing a bill? You see that these people have a system to inject and kill our people. They know all these things. So this is a system. You know, they have made it to an extent that they say that maybe they've come in one, maybe religion or the other thing. Our people cannot marry 2 wives. So they bring poverty, bring economic poverty, and thereabouts. They brush our women. If you tell any Biafra woman, come let me marry you, you say you have a wife before, I cannot become a second wife. But they are gradually killing our people, reduce our population. It is high time that we're gonna reject all these people. I'm even saying it. Anybody who is a Biafran listening to me, thank God for our new generation. Everybody are waking up. Whenever they call for this, come and join. I mean, is it for what? Okay, I could remember about the last 5 years, 10 years ago, you yourself, you use yourself and go and buy the army form. And this thing, they will even in Enugu here, they will give a slot like 500 or 200. You will go, they will use the Fulani people in the barracks, all their brothers are everywhere. Then you ask yourself, why are they begging the Biafrans, the Igbos to come and join? Because our people are no longer there, our people have wisen up. The only thing that we have to do is that we have to wisen up and keep on supporting our BLA, because they are showing them shege. Any terrorist, anybody on terrorist uniform that comes to kill our people will be killed. Whether you are an Igbo terrorist, whether you be a Fulani terrorist, whether you be a Hausa terrorist, whether you are a Yoruba terrorist, but as far as you come to Biafran land to come and kill, we must kill you. They know all these things. That the Biafrans are the first black people that have independence in the whole world, Haiti and many other countries.
Use the word why, because it's connected to YouTube. Okay, thank you. Use community guideline words. Okay, like why. Don't use the word you use just now.
Okay,
Okay.
So they have been, so anybody that came will buy them, nothing else. You understand me? Anything they want to do. So it's good that our people are waking up. We know this thing. We are struggling on our own on a daily basis. Okay, can you see? Joining them, is it a very, very lucrative job or anything? How much are they paying them? But you see coming a palo bush pusher in the street, in Obet, in Enugu, in Newi, in Ochajame market, Onitsha. You make more money more than the soldiers. So how much are they paying? And then you ask yourself, have there been any I can recall for more than 10-15 years ago, Nigeria have never gone to any place. There's no any place in the war that is happening. But the Nigerian government, they keep on recruiting every 3 months. They recruit. It's not that this one they make it open, no. Just this one they just make it open. Because our people is no longer good. But every 3 months, Nigeria are recruiting soldiers. Every 3 months, they are recruiting soldiers. You ask yourself, Nigeria is not going to war. There's no war in Nigeria. There's no war in any country, in any African country. Where are all the soldiers going to? Those people they recruited, what are they? And you saw these people that are killing in the north, they are all Christians and the Southerners. And the Hausa Christian and Hausa Muslim. They are not killing Fulanis. They are using all these things for them to disseminate the life of our people so that Fulani will take everything. In short, what they are trying to do is what happened in Afghanistan. They want to take over the Fulani. They will all over. On a day, maybe we are sleeping when you're waking up, they say the Fulani have taken over, surrounded everybody. But what I'm assuring them, they can never win this battle. They can never. In the new year 1929, about women riot, in the year that goes by, they can even make war. before born in more than 50 centuries ago. They can never win this battle. We know all those things. So the only thing I'm advocating for people that are listening, you are listening in YouTube, in Facebook, on Twitter, anybody, wake up now. Sponsor. We have the manpower, we have the knowledge, we have the brain, we have everything. Okay, let's forget about our traditional Odeshi without that one. Fulani man, let him carry AK-47. Me as I Biafra, let me carry AK-47. We begin to shoot ourselves. Number one, I have more stamina more than him. He can never withstand the firepower from God give us that sense. I will kill him first. All the things that I've checked. Even if you go to history, you look at Second World War when the British come to Congo to fight. When they were still killing them, is it not that you know that they come to Nigeria to borrow soldiers from when the Igbos were the majority in the Nigerian army? All those things. So they know we have the power, they know what we are made of. Understand me? They are trying to suppress us, but nothing on earth can suppress Biafra. This only thing. So the only thing I'm encouraging everybody this night, let us continue to support our BLA. Even if it is 5 naira you are making in a day, have that passion, because if you don't have that passion in you, they will all kill up. But if you have that passion, any money you contribute, even if you don't repeat now, maybe your generation is unborn, they will repeat. All these things we are doing is not because of me to repeat, but I'm just preserving for my generation. All of us, many of our people are in UK, US, European, many.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Go ahead. Go mute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Ancestral warrior, unmute yourself. Ancestral warrior, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. What is about something that's
So,
making noise from your side? Like your mouth is close to your device. Okay, it's making not smooth. I don't
I've
know.
removed my mic.
Okay, go ahead
Can
now.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's better now.
So what I'm saying now is that we should continue fire on this liberation. They have never won us for the before. The Europeans, they can never win us. Many of the world, I know they hated us, but the only thing that can save us is that we'll keep on funding our BLA, our soldiers. You understand me? Even if I don't repeat in this my lifetime, but I'll be glad, because one day I'll be called an ancestor. Meaning one day I will die. Other people will regenerate, and they will call me an ancestor. They will be called. They will still stand on the footstep, the legacy I left for them. They say, this is so person they fought for us. So this is so that. That's the reason why the Fulanis can never occupy our land. The Fulanis, they can never defeat us. They've never decimate us, because our people they fought. Now we are taking the glory of our forefathers that fought for this our independence, where we are stepping on today to fight. So all of us will have to stand and make this thing. They give our money, the little we can, and give it. Understand me? So that's the only thing that we can survive. They can never win us. Our people are waking up. Nobody is joining the army. Anybody that is joining the army, you know that person is very lazy. Okay. I met one man one day. The man said when I was driving my kabu kabu, the man said I should take him to 82 division. I carried the man to 82 division with his son. I asked the man, why are you going to the 82 division today? He said the son want to enter military. Bros. I begin to educate this man. I begin to talk to this man. We have entered inside minute in the 82 divo, but I begin to talk to this man. I tell the man, your son is going there to go and die. If your son begin to push barrel, your son makes, let's say, 2,000 every day. In a month, he's making like 30,000 naira, or he makes 5,000 in a month. But as a soldier, when they were paying them 20,000 naira a month. I say, is it because that there's no work? Your son is a graduate and you want to go and listen? You really have to go and learn work and do other things. There are many things to do. None for you to go. As I begin to talk to this man, do you know that this man said I should take him back to the park, let him go and enter motor to Ebony State, where they are coming from? That day I saved a soul. That day when I went back to my area. I thank God I saved the soul because this guy could have died after us training them for like 3 months. They'll give them in a magazine, maybe in a magazine that contains about 36 bullets or there, they will give them only 5 bullets in a magazine. And go on Facebook around. You will shoot to shoot and shoot before you know your bullet has finished. You understand me? Today I saw many where they were burning people's this thing in the Sambisa forest. When the soldiers are say the politicians, it will never be good for you. They come here, no armory, nothing those things. It is what they will do to our people. Thank God that our people are waking up. Are waking up. So the only thing like I said, we have to continue funding our BLA so that we will retain we retain our life. Igbo can never, Biafra can never die. Igbos can never be dismissed. Igbos can never be dismissed on this planet Earth. So I want to leave it so that other people will speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we can never be exterminated. As long as we are united to fight our common enemies. I am urging our people, let us come together. This is time we need to come together. Come together, keep everything aside. We have common problem, and our unity is the only remedy how to solve this problem. If we allow ourselves, see that every organ they have in our land today, they are created them to divide us. Okay, okay, my brother, go ahead. The 1 million. Go ahead, please. If you want to speak, raise up your hand. That's how I can notice you, please, my people. Please. 1 million. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, man. You see, when our brother ancestor was, making his submission, I was like, I was like, laughing, but it's not a joking issue. So, my brother, you did very well. I say thank you very much, because these are the type of people that, whenever we gather here, and most of these people, I don't know, maybe if they don't have the opportunity or the access to get maybe or listen to this message, because this message are being preached on different platforms. And the worst part of it is that when our people have the opportunity, to listen to any of these messages, they prefer, listening to other gossip and other things. And this is the reason why most of them are out of information. So I just thank Chukwuka Abiyama for using you to save one of our own, and thank God that the Spirit really arrested him and he heard to that words of God. So you see, one thing I want to say here is that how many of us remember that this their new pattern now of of jihad or terrorism in our land, that they have tried in different ways, bringing in different terrorist outfits, arming them, using them to commit different atrocities in our land, and they still find out that our people are still formidable, and we are resisting them in the little way we can. So, but one thing I noticed is that all this while they have been doing all this their recruitment, and when you go there, like our brother earlier said, you will find out that even the little slot that they will bring then to our side, if you apply or you go there, they will even want you to even pay or bribe your way, or if you are a female, they will want to use you or do all manner of nonsense or any kind of thing, and at the end of the day, maybe pick few of any one of you, even with your money and everything, and make sure that all their terrorists that they are bringing in from the Sahel are filling those space, even in your own land. So this has been their model of operandi all this while. But the one shocking thing is that it is very, very important that sometimes our people begin to reason, because it is very, very important at this particular time. Because if we notice, it was only when our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, raised, the security outfit that will begin to defend our land against this, foreign terrorists that has, invaded every part of the zoo. That was when I noticed, all of us here, we noticed that they started raising different terrorist groups like Ebubago, different terrorist outfits like Special Force, and different type of terrorist forces in our land. They arm them, they give them all manner of authority to do all manner of atrocities in our land, broad daylight, openly. They tell them to kill our innocent youth and drag them on the road, and then nothing will happen. They do all manner of evil in our land. So they tried those things to see if they can bring or reduce the resoluteness in us in standing in our quest of our liberation. So, but those things, I think they really now understand that it's not working. So at this particular point now, they are not giving up. They now find out that we also have the Biafran. Today now is no longer the ESN. We have the Biafran Liberation Army. We have the Defense Forces, and now they are even head bent to recognize that we are not even Nigeria. That is the one that is paining me. That is the one that sometimes the thing, when I hear all this kind of news, when I see them, sometimes the thing, it's just as if let me just go and meet the moderator or the producer or the journalist that is even writing or reading or writing that news. At least two dirty slab will be able to reset his brain to understand that at this place it's not officially, it's not Nigeria, it's Biafra land. So are they coming to lend soldiers to help them to do from Biafra? That we don't have anything in common. That one is facts. It has already been established for a very long time, and since they are head bent to recognize that part, I don't know the hell. I don't know the hell that they're looking for in Biafra land. So now, today, they are now begging for Biafran youth to come and join their terrorist army in Biafran land. They have the guts to come and ask, to beg for Biafran youth to come and join their terrorist army. That they are recruiting Boko Haram, ISIS, ASWAP, all the whole manner of terrorist S-men. They recruit them and call them repentant Boko Haram terrorists. Thank God that they always tag them that terrorists, recruited repentant terrorists. They recruit them and they bring them into the army. And you expect we, the Biafran people, to foolishly, that is a joke. It's a very, very big joke. Haven't seen that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was, telling the whole world exactly everything that is happening today, you still hold him, and you have the guts, the infantry to come into Biafra land after saying that we have redeclared our sovereign nation, even though we don't give a damn that because we are going to make sure we evict every one of you. Anyone that is still standing now, we must make sure that we evict all of you from Biafra. It is a promise. So the earlier all of you get this message, the better for all of you. Even those criminals that are Biafrans among us that are preparing themselves for Sabo, the earlier you get the message, the better for you. Because this time around, we are prepared for even the Sabo, to deal with the Sabo and even the terrorists that are coming in, whether in uniform or in ragtag. We are. I told them before that they have never even tested our result. They have not tested it. It's not by shouting, it's not by this thing, but we are telling, they are getting the results. Today they are begging because we have to defend our land, because we know that Nigeria army are a terrorists. They are the one terrorizing the whole zoo. So we have to defend our land because we know that we are not Nigeria, we are Biafrans. We have nothing in common. So we have to defend our land. And that is what we must do. And that is what we are doing. So we should not be surprised that all these things are coming up, because it is the action and the decision of the Biafran government in exile and the de facto government in homeland and the entire Biafrans in general that has caused and raised this, alarm to this extent. If not, by now, believe me, they will not call anybody to beg anybody to come and join anything. I am telling you, they will continue to use this thing because at least when they find out that there is no Biafran Liberation Army, we don't have any men again to defend our land, nobody that is standing, then they will have their way. They will have no reason to call you to come and just that. At least they will be able to wipe us at their will. So, but today, because they know that they are gallant men and women that are standing in the line of defense of our land, so that is the reason why they are trying to see how cowardly, how foolishly they can lure our men, or maybe thinking that maybe because of this little case that we're having, maybe in the line of our funding, is going to maybe attract. I am promising them that even though they increase the salary or the wages of their terrorist this thing to even any amount, even if it is billions, they will not even get one Biafra. You know why? Let me tell them one example. The ones, even when they were paying 10,000 zoo worthless naira, they are still owing them. Those ones they didn't pay them. Is it now that you are going to come out and increase it to 1 million or 10 million worthless zoo naira that our Biafrans will foolishly come in? How many months are you going to pay? How long are you going to owe them? Or the one that you are going to lure them to come and kill them? So our eyes are already open. So I believe that they are getting the result, and this is just the beginning. Thank you very much, Mazo Onyekachi. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for submission. Thank you. Yes, you see, when they are, imagine, that is why I'm saying, whenever I still say, is it lack of information or what? Because it's really, really, in fact, this is insult. Not that they're insulting us, not that they insult us, they still do. When things that are supposed to benefit our people, they will not bring it. They will not bring it. Why they don't beg our people, like people have said here? Why they don't beg them to join, to be part of the NNPC, or to be the custom, to be in charge? No, only where they will go and apply them is where they will push them to, And again, people should ask them. People don't.
Mazi Onyekachi, I have told you that if not because of the Biafran Liberation Army, do you see this thing that we are analyzing here today? I bet you we will not be. This kind of news will never ever come up in it. You will never see it anywhere. If not because of the defense we have in Biafran land today, this kind of thing it will not happen. That is the only point I want us to understand. So that is the reason why we must continue to fund this our Biafra. We must continue to fund this our defense. Some people are thinking that our defense are not doing. When we are telling them that we have the Biafra Liberation Army, they are there for you, that they are doing the needful, you think it's a lie. But we are all here seeing the result. But some foolish people will not understand what is going on. How can the Nigerian terrorist army come into Biafra land and say they are begging for Biafra youth? Well, when have this thing happened in history? Can anybody come up here and tell me where in history you have seen that the Nigerian terrorist army come to Biafra land begging for the Biafran youth to come and tell me one place? Why can't we use our wisdom? Why can't we use our critical thinking to fund this Biafran Liberation Army for them to continue to do the needful? Why? Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. For how long are we going to keep quiet and allow this thing to continue like this, gradually, slowly? How many people don't want? They fund this defense. Fund the defense, so that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. How many? Who told you that it is the zoo terrorist people that went to Kenya to kidnap him, or the court? Who told you people that is those things that is? Who told you that is those things that will release our leader? Who told you that even if Donald Trump now is going to say anything now, without our action, how is it going to be possible?
Is it, my brother? It's really, really appalling. People must understand things. We inability to understand, read the handwriting of the wall is problem. These people, they really, really, they are finding all means how to reduce our people. They brought in all the terrorists from Sahel. They calmed them into our bushes. They surrender us. They want our people to be reduced. Even they have in their comments several times. They have said it. They have said it. Then they want us to be reduced. What makes you think that when you go there, they will not going? But it's better you stand in your village and confront the terrorists where they come to acquire our people, and even if you end your life while doing so is honorable than for you to join those who are, as you are helping, as you are being Nigeria, whether police or DSS or Navy or whatever, anywhere armed carrier now, as far as they represent Nigeria, if you are there helping Fulani, you are helping Fulani against yourself, against your people. That is it. You find yourself in a Bubaku, in a AVG, in a Udogash, you are helping Fulani. Anything they call vigilante in your land, that as long as it's controlled by the governors, that governor who is loyal to the caliphate, installed by the caliphate, they are there answerable to the caliphate. They are doing their biddings, controlled by the appointed Igbe Eze that is answerable to the caliphate. This one even annoy me to say it. It disgusts me. I'm telling you, I don't know how, whenever to say it. That our own traditional custody of culture and tradition in our land will be answerable to the caliphate. Hey, you think that that person is there to protect you? He's not there to protect you. Okay, our people should know this. You don't need a suicide to tell this before you understand it. When they destroy the original means of choosing our leaders, they come and begin to make it to governor to be appointed. You don't know that it's very easy for them to appoint a emir in your land. And when that was done, everything is over. The emir will overwrite the Igbe and gradually the Igbe will native. By so doing, no more, not like to come Sharia, and that is the easiest way. Let me tell you, it will be so easy of that of the non people. This method they follow, if you prefer to do something fast, it will be so easy for them. A lot of the houses today, there's nobody that is aiming at his house. All of them are full, and everything, every position, in total, from top to bottom, are full. And you tell me how you want to survive like that. That there's nothing represents you. All your cultural heritage, everything diminished. So that is your paving way for that. As long as you are joining all this thing, you're helping the Fulanis to achieve this, and thereafter they will eliminate you. Ask yourself, those people that entered before, those people, where are they? No high rank now in the military that is Igbo person. The one you see there, those one, they're not Igbo. That is a different person. I'm telling you this, and I am challenging you to go and do the verification. The high rank you see that are truly blood of the land, they have acquired them, or they force them to forceful retirement. You see some of them lamenting. The ones you see now, like a Lucky Rabo and Co., they are not full-blooded. Okay, that is what you must understand. Some of them you see today, they say they're elevated, and they show you on this thing. They are not your people. That is why you see them. They will lead their nonsense battalion. They come to our land. They see. They asking yourself, how can an Igbo man do this? How can a Ijaw man do this to his people? How can a Yoruba man do this to his people? They are not your people. You fail to understand this. Okay? They speak your tongue, bear your name, doesn't make them their people. This is the.
To make a,
Huh?
I want to make a submission.
Who is that, please? That is why I say raise up
So,
your hands so that I can quickly notice you, my brother. Who is that talking?
Solomon.
Solomon,
That's
okay, go ahead, go ahead, my brother. Please, anybody that want to talk, please raise up your hand, okay? So I'll quickly notice. Thank you. Go ahead, my brother. No
Am
more.
I coming out well? So,
Thank you.
what I want to say now is that
Before
I'm very,
Solomon,
very.
before you
Wait,
continue,
wait,
before
wait.
you
Our
continue,
minister wants to say the
we
truth.
are
Our
rounding
minister wants to say
we are
okay.
rounding up. So let's say this is our last phase of submission.
Okay, sir.
So we are
Okay,
rounding.
so like how many
Thank you.
minutes, sir? How many minutes?
Let's say in the next 5 minutes we should wrap up.
Okay, sir. Solomon, go ahead.
Okay, I will not be long. What are my pains and my bitterness over our people is that they are bringing distraction by all means through our traditional, through our political elites, and even I've even wondering why is it that all these retired generals, retired army of from our area, from Biafra land, they are not even supporting us. This T.Y. Danjuma brought something that army collude with this. That all of us we go back to our this thing, our place and prepare ourselves because they want to take over the land. I mean, the Fulani with the army want to take over the land. And now, no military in our midst, I mean, ex-military in our midst that are coming up even to help us, even to supporting us, even secretly. We don't even want them to come visit, but to support us at least secretly. They're not coming, but now they are the people that the zoo maybe is using even to bring us down. So now there was what happened between Ebituki when he was the chief of staff of within overnight resign, and up to today we don't know why what he saw, and resign overnight, and up to today he's not talking. I don't. He's not supporting us. So and there is something I saw in the north. A traditional ruler was from Taraba State. You know what Danjuma is from Taraba State. So he just come out and give 40 days ultimatum that Fulani will vacate their bush. And they have now raised some.
Takia, my brother. You know a Fulani man? He's a Fulani man that said that he's a Takia.
So they now raise some youth with a heavy machine gun to use to pursue Fulani from their bush. So all this thing now, I don't know how, but in our place, all of them are hidden. All the traditional rulers are hidden with the governors. I'm sure the eating with the governors and just because of food, because of their stomach. Our political elites are working with the federal government to bring military. So all these enablers, it's time for them to go so that we have our place, because they are setting all back. This is what I want to submit because of time. I will not continue.
For anybody that we have said it, you don't need the time. There's no time given. Anyone in your village that is not, you find out that is enabling this, you know what to do. You know what to do. Don't wait for time to be given. Okay, the time is already here. That time is now. Anyone you see and you have access to do so, do it. Georgia off camera, okay? Anyone you notice that in your village is enabling, from the PG, the appointed Igbe, or anybody, anyone, local government chairman, you notice that is enabling this, you know what to do. Do it. Because the other, we don't need to tell you again, all of them are enablers. We don't need to say to we have seen it evidently, they are enabling the takeover of our land. They are not for us. So therefore, if you have access to do it, do it. Thank you. I think our minister, are you there? Yes,
Yes,
we round up. Yes,
I'm here.
carry on, sir.
I'm here. All right. A very big thank you to all Biafrans, and most especially the media team that is firing all the bullets in the media from morning till night. I salute all of you for your good work. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. And we are also saying a very big thank you to our donors who are up to date in their donations to make sure the waters of Biafra is not dried. And also to the Biafra Defense Forces who are brainstorming and sending the message of freedom in the homeland. And Biafrans in the homeland who are exercising every multidimensional approaches that this government has on the table. We salute you all, and we say, may Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to strengthen all of you. Yes, be security conscious and stay far, far away from every checkpoint, barracks, civil defense, the federal and state secretariat, and anything that answers one Nigeria, because the angels of light have arisen to revenge the death of Biafrans that were burned in their sleeps, and those that they have cut their heads off by the Sioux terrorist army in uniforms, and their likes in the bushes. You can see that what the terrorists that they call hunters in other uniforms will not do, the terrorists in uniforms that answer Nigerian army will help them to do it. The same way and manner that you see terrorists burn your houses is the way that the Nigerian terrorist army does same to Biafrans in their sleeps. So what differs between the Boko Haram terrorists and the terrorists in uniform claiming to be one Nigeria? That is why Biafrans can never join whatever shambles they call the occupational terrorist army. If you join, you are on your own. When the Fulani terrorists take you down in the bushes, or if you're deployed to Biafra land, you are a prime enemy of the Biafran people. So make no mistake when you are deceived. You are on your own. Don't come back to call your village people and say, it don't happen to me, or I don't enter one chance. So I did not know. It's not an excuse. We salute all Biafrans. And thank you all for all you're doing as we continue to move. The liberation of Biafra is sacrosanct. We will continue so that our land will not turn to Benue or Zamfara or Borno, where they bury 100, 50, 200, 150 on daily basis. No. America will not come to Biafra land or to Zamfara state or to Borno or Benue to come and fight the terrorists for you. It is you that will fight the terrorists in your communities. When you fight and brainstorm, that is when America will take your case serious. But if you want to carry dead bodies to go and show America, you're wasting your time. So do something first. Defend yourself first. And let them pick one or two of you and say, because you were defending yourself, just like we have created a case with our two leaders. Some people may not understand the significance of having our two leaders detained by the authorities of Nigeria and Finland. It is a case against one Nigeria. When you understand better, you will do more to increase the momentum of what we are doing now. So increase what we have to do so that the voices and the petitions of the Biafran people will speak louder wherever we submit them. Let's make the world understand that it is not about our prime minister and our supreme leader which they kidnapped, but rather the entirety of the Biafran people that have been speaking. I salute you all and see you all later on in the day. Dewo to everyone. Dewo, Dewo, Dewo.